Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to Pillars of Eternity Session 20. No matter what platform you are tuning in on YouTube or on Twitch, we welcome you to our first simulcast.
Hey, what's shaking? Twitch and
Wait.
YouTube.
We
Hello.
out here
We out
on
here.
multiple platforms, having 3 windows open so I can keep track of who's talking where.
Yeah.
Listen, I apologize for nothing.
Oh, good.
that's all I
Good
have
to
to
know.
say.
Good to hear.
I apologize for nothing.
Yeah, that's really reassuring.
He smiles. Anywho,
He's-
Makeshift. Do you want to do a recap, or does anyone other than Makeshift want to do a recap?
I can do it unless somebody else wants to give it a shot.
Up to you, my good man.
Okay, I'll do it. So, previous session was a big tying up character conversation loose ends, so character interactions that people have been waiting to have for a few sessions. For example, we got to have Rotsfoss talking to the god he worships, and it turned out really funny when he realized she was just like this musclehead tiefling who like could not be bothered to care about so much stuff,
Aye.
much less a religion about her. We also got Ansel and Lumi finally becoming a couple. They kissed in a library.
Gay.
They were roommates.
Yeah, roommates, best friends.
Just best friends who casually kiss sometimes.
It's not gay if you keep the socks on.
Hello.
What else? Didn't Felix and Naraya have an important conversation?
I mean, we had a
Oh.
cute, fluffy conversation where Naraya was like, yeah,
We
no,
did.
I'm fucking scared, dude.
I
I
call
was
that
like,
important.
yeah, you know the thing I mentioned about being like super. Yeah, it's still happening.
Oh, Felix revealed
Yeah.
her paladin tenants as well.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Written and homebrewed by yours truly.
We do love the Oath of Eternity. 10 out of 10. Very good.
I promise I'll publish it at some point to the YouTube channel, The Other Homebrew. I'm very slow at it.
We're all slow, don't worry.
What else?
Felix found out where Fate was keeping Shanti.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. The last thing that happened in the session was that Jonathan informed everybody, along with Kolvar and Elric. There was a big group meeting of everybody who's encountered the God of Fate before. A lot of different gods in that room, and denizens. And it was basically made clear the cards are kind of stacked against them, even though you got the numbers on your side. And it might be a one-way trip. You know, certainly a possibility. But, you know, good luck.
Stuff happens. Good luck, stuff happens, don't die.
Yeah, basically the
Pray
gist of what
to
Jonathan
whatever
told
god you
everybody.
believe in that isn't here with us.
Essentially. Oh man. This is gonna be a big one, boys.
Pray to whatever god you believe in, they're probably in this room.
I like that you and I went opposite ends of that spectrum. Hell yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, it was a room full of fucking gods popping up. Like,
Yeah.
sweet Jesus.
I love.
Well,
I love that
probably,
we
yeah.
I love that we pulled Kellen in right at the last second when, ayo, I'm not late.
Yeah, Naraya, who's just been saying, like, oh, Jesus Christ, all campaign. He kicks in the door, says, who keeps fucking calling me? I'm not a part of this!
New headcanon, it was just Kara and Kellen that went to Earth and created Jesus just to mess with people.
Yeah, they just kept, like,
No.
they just kept putting this really chill dude in situations. So he just would be like, yeah, man, whatever.
You know what? I
This
think I'm
sounds
gonna
like a
put that as
great
my
time.
Oh man.
I think I'm gonna put that as my headcanon now. Just anytime somebody goes, oh yeah, Jesus is like,
Kellen
Right,
just
that
scratches
fucking-
her neck, Mobby, bro.
that friend we made.
Oh man. Alrighty, well, if you all are ready, let's do this.
I should probably preference I am eating soup, so if you hear me eating slurping sounds, I do not apologize.
She's
Food is
got
important.
soup.
Every dramatic moment is just.
That reminds me of one of the greatest animations of all time. Is you ever seen the Game Grumps animated when they were playing Ocarina of Time, and they're at the scene where you first meet Zelda?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that scene where they're like, "Just look at the way he eats soup. What an asshole!"
What an asshole.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I love that animation or animatic, I guess. It was so good.
Oh man. Look at him, he's eating soup. Alright. Are we ready to go kick Fate's ass?
Get our own asses kicked. One or the other.
You know what? I choose to be optimistic, even though my character definitely won't be.
Yeah. How about I'm gonna quote a character from Lord of the Rings. Anybody who puts it in chat. Certainty of death, small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
Nice. Alright, well with that, we're gonna Neum on over. Nyarm. Alright. Take it away, Makeshift.
Oh boy. So, you are all currently in Jonathan's office. He has informed you all the fact that this is about to be probably a one-way trip. And do you all have any... I was about to say anything you want to get done before you go, but now I'm just going to say, do you all have any last words?
Do you all have any last words?
Oh.
Last words.
Hmm. I love
That's a
you.
good question.
Oh.
No, I actually no.
Oh, damn, you don't love her?
Damn.
I do love her. I don't have
Immediately
those
does
last
his
words.
Una
She's gonna
reverse
be there
card.
with me. I've already told her.
I mean, that's fair. She's not wrong.
Could you imagine if Felix turned the Joker card into an Uno reverse card?
You're dead. In reverse. No, not today, bitch. You are.
Oh my god.
He's so fucking goofy.
I mean, she is a clown. Lol. Oh my god. Anyway.
Anyway,
I don't think Felix has any last words. She's just nervous as hell. Standing near Naraya, she will just... She's not gonna do anything. She's gonna continue to be quiet.
word.
Yeah,
You continue to be
Naraya
quiet.
Naraya just reaches out and takes Felix's hand in her own, but that's it. That's all that needs to be said.
Felix will return the hand grab by gripping your hand quite tightly.
Lovely.
Anyone else?
Lumi is going to be shyly, just like nervous as fuck next to Ansel and gripped on his arm. Just.
And he holds your hand back.
And Ratzvas is still single.
He's still.
He holds the hand of his whip.
Yes.
He's the fifth wheel.
Damn. And so, with all of that in mind, Jonathan takes a quick look around the room to survey everybody's expressions. He turns around, and with a swing of, he takes out this sword that looks to be similar to Elric's. It's like made out of wood. You all know the one. I don't need to describe this, but he takes out a sword that's made out of wood. And he swings it down in front of him, and opens up this gash in space in front of him that gives off this like chalky, piercing, like snow white color at the edges.
Ooh.
And he steps through. Kolvar steps through. Elric follows suit, and you can see them on the other side. Like they just stepped into like kind of darkness, but you can see them silhouetted pretty easily.
Mm.
Do you all follow through the crackly white portal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do that, and slowly everybody in the room files their way through this portal. And you all find yourselves inside this big dome like structure, and the sky above you seems to be dotted with stars. Although you can also see that the sun is out right now. But what's also out in the night sky is not a moon, but what seems to be a
Mhm.
planet much larger than the one you're standing on, with a variety of strange and odd looking colors swirling across its surface. And the one you stand on gives off this sort of like deep purple color. It's hard to tell in the lighting because, the atmosphere here is not exactly there. It's just a dark night sky above you with sunlight as well. But it does seem to be that you're standing on a moon that is mostly purple.
Not creepy at all.
How in the hell are we breathing?
Kolvar turns around. Well, this part here, it's sealed in. Been that way for a pretty long time. It's actually well built.
Hmm.
That out there, though, and he points over your shoulder behind all of you. Different story, and it looks like where you all have to go.
I would like to turn
Yeah.
around and see what he's pointing at.
You do that, and you see in the distance what seems to be this, not in the distance, just a little ways outside the dome, along the deep purple rocky surface, is this. We didn't establish any specific visuals with the images on this, right? I can just describe this however I want, right?
Yeah, we only had that it was purple and rocky. That's it.
Oh, okay. I didn't want to describe the obelisk, and then we have an image that's a different color than it.
No, I didn't.
'Cause-
I only have an image of where the frickety dig dack is it? Hold on. I am fighting with my own file manager here. Hold on. Yeah, we only have like purple and rocky, and that's it.
Gotcha. So you look outside, and you can see a structure that is clearly the next obelisk. It stands sharply against the area surrounding it, and that is all. It does
Have
look to
those-
be oddly translucent, though.
We have that sort of moment, like in 2001: A Space Odyssey, where we're just like standing by this giant monument with these Gregorian chants playing in our head or what have you, getting blessed with all the knowledge of the universe, etc., etc.
Yeah,
Oh, sick, for real? Hell yeah.
like that one scene with the primal humans who are surrounding the big chunk of square blackness.
Yeah, the campaign just cuts to an orbiting nuclear weapons platform.
Oh my god.
That's what that is in the film anyway. Yes. Cool.
So, what are we gonna do to get over there without asphyxiating?
Glad you
I mean,
asked. I have just the solution for everybody. Just give me a second here. You see Kolvar kind of rub his hands together, pause for a moment, and raise an eyebrow. Wait a second. Oh, no, start that spell like this. And he kind of grasps his hands together in some sort of the somatic components look completely different from what he was just doing.
Oh my god. Fucking Kolvar, man.
Sorry, I haven't used this spell in a while. Just bear with me.
You just hear Kellen from the other side of the dome go, boo.
Ugh. But you can see Jonathan and Elric are smiling their asses off at that.
Bar's just gonna go, this is why full casters are idiots.
Naraya made the suggestion when we were about to go to the moon of like, oh hey, look, my mask's already sealed. Let's just put closed air circulation in them. Just thinking maybe I could offer them up to Brock and just be like, hey, these masks are already sealed. We can just put air through them. Do you have any sort of, I don't know, equipment that you could do that with, or any ways you could actually make that happen up here? Because all my stuff, funnily enough, back in the workshop.
Oof.
He kind of looks over to Kolvar, still doing his shit, and is like, I trust that he can get his shit done.
Yeah, fair enough.
This man managed to get to the bottom of the realm of consciousness while without much issue, and that is not an easy feat.
And if he goes down?
You see Brock think for just a moment. If he goes down, well, and he starts just fiddling with something at his side.
Yeah.
You know what? Sure. Show me that mask of yours.
Naraya just chucks him two of them and heads back on. Like, sort of just turns back to Felix, like where she was before already.
Nice. And I'm gonna say, in what way do you want to like fit these things, Brock? They're airtight. What sort of edit do you want to make to them?
I mean, they need to be able to help us breathe, isn't it?
Yeah. All
So
they
them
need is
just-
closed air circulation.
Yeah. All it really needs is to be able to recycle air that you breathe out, so CO2, into air that you can breathe in, so O2. But that requires power.
True. If you want, you can do a quick. What kind of check would this be?
Depends on what you're wanting him to do.
Probably either an Arcana check or some sort of tool use check to see if you can fit these things to recycle air on short notice.
If it's Tinker's tools, I have expertise on that.
Yep. Give me a roll with the Tinker's tools.
Tinker's tools, I'm going to be using Flash of Genius. So 1d20 for its space. Plus 12 from expertise. Plus. What was my intelligence at? 5, right?
Something pretty good, yeah.
Plus 5, plus another plus 5 from Tinker's tools, so plus 10.
This is gonna be a big ass roll.
Yeah, it's already plus 22. I'm thinking if I have anything beyond that.
Jesus Christ.
It should probably be good enough. Yeah, that's a 34.
34.
34. Holy crap.
Yeah, you basically look at this thing, and like snap your fingers essentially. You notice that it's already got a pretty simple design and it was pretty well built. You just kind of like install a little brick with like a chamber in it on it that like allows the air to pass through it and get like cleansed a little bit of the CO2. And it was a piece of cake. It like easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Oh my god.
Rolls a 34. He rolled a 12 on that d20, by the way, and got a 34.
Yes.
Oh my god, I love it.
I think this is why we like lower level characters when you're doing D&D campaigns.
Yeah.
Ah.
One day I'll run a level 1 campaign. But today is not that day.
Got a level Swiney Artificer, and I didn't even add anything I would get from being a god. That's just the mortal fucking artificers.
Yeah. So yeah, you fit one of those so that now if somebody needs a device that can allow them to breathe without magic, they just throw that on, they're good to go. In the meantime, Kolvar finishes up his somatic components, and a pulse of dark light emanates from him. Dark light, goddamn, makes you so stupid. I'll just say purple light kind of pulses from him and puts this thin aura around all of you that looks a bit like a shell that sort of outlines your body. And it feels a little odd at first, it's like you have clothes on all over your body, but they're not resisting your movement, if that makes sense.
So definitely
Feels
like
weird.
one of those green screen bodysuits.
Yeah, but without the irritation on your hairs.
Nice.
And so, he goes, all right, that'll keep you all from popping open out there. Now I just got to give you one to... Yeah, I never thought I'd actually use this spell, but I guess it's going to come in handy now. And he casts a much briefer spell with fewer somatic components, and a little air bubble appears around all of your heads.
We look
That's
ridiculous,
me.
don't we?
That's me talking trash about Spelljammer.
Yeah, we look ridiculous, but you know what? At least that won't kill us, so I'll take ridiculous over exploding any day.
Yeah, it wasn't complaining. It happened across my mind. We probably look ridiculous.
Well,
Don't
I don't
worry,
think
we all
anything
look-
about the situation looks normal, so.
Don't worry, we all look ridiculous together, Lumi.
Alright, who's ready to die?
I mean,
Not me, but might as well. And she starts walking.
I'd rather not, but fuck it. What happens happens at this stage.
And the crowd starts strutting over towards the direction of the obelisk.
The
And
crowd
Jonathan,
goes
once again... Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just said, and the crowd goes mild.
Oh. And Jonathan, once again, with a swing of his sword, cuts open a rift. This time just to the other side of the dome. And you can hear this kind of wind-sucking noise that's pulling air out through it as everybody quickly rushes through this portal. Do you all follow through?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know I always follow through.
Well?
You all do that, and as you step outside the dome, and the portal closes behind the last of you, everything is eerily silent. As you take steps, you can feel a hum go through you, but nothing quite makes noise. The way it used to. Everything around you doesn't make any noise. You can still hear each other talking.
Do we do our footsteps even echo?
They only echo in the form of vibrations through your body.
Oh, I hate that.
Whoa.
It's literally like that intro to Alien Isolation, where the
Oh.
spacesuit's the only thing making noise.
Can I still touch Naraya's hand with all this magic going on?
Yes.
Alright, well then
I
I'm
just
gonna
couldn't let go.
grab Naraya's hand.
Hell yeah. This spell includes hand-holding as a feature.
Yes!
Nice.
It's almost as good as dresses that have pockets.
It's literally
Not
the
quite.
somatic opponents was
Oh.
just so for that. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
and you all approach the base of the obelisk. As you get closer, it seems to be giving off like it's this kind of like porcelain white color, and the base of it is like see-through. And it seems like
Mm.
something is at the base of this monolith.
Oh no.
And as you get closer and closer, it seems to be a person who's chained down to the floor at their neck and wrists.
Felix ain't saying shit, and neither are any of my other characters.
But as you all start getting closer, the person who first recognizes who this is Elric, and he calls out, "Shanti!" And he runs over towards the base of the monolith. Obelisk.
Same shit. It's just a big rock.
It's not just a rock, it's a boulder.
It's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
All minerals
that's
all
it.
the way down.
It's just minerals.
Jeez.
Question, is this obelisk gonna throw him like it threw a certain tiny ass gnome?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
He runs up to it and puts his hands on it, but as he like thuds his hands against it, like he's smacking on a window, it doesn't seem to do anything. Just holds still. You just slammed against glass.
Ooh.
Who wants to tell him that it's probably not gonna let him in?
I think the fact he hit the glass or the wall, whatever, already told him. I guess it means we also can't fail this, otherwise she's stuck like that.
Well, this is gonna suck majorly.
Agreed.
Yeah, you know what? We'll make them do it. Kellen's gonna come up behind Elric, and they're not gonna touch him, but they are gonna kind of like come around on his side and try to move their face into his peripheral vision. We'll get her out of there. Why did I go full Felix? We'll get her out of there.
I hope so.
Well, I mean, they've gone through 4 others before. What's to say they're not going to go through this one, right?
Yeah. And Elric turns away from the obelisk and looks over at the party. Well, whenever you're all ready, best of luck to you.
Felix is not going to let go of Naraya's hand and is going to follow her in. So until Naraya moves, Felix won't.
We're not letting you. We're not letting you go, Felix.
Good. Because I think you need a crowbar to pry my hand off of you right about now.
Well then, let's get going. Wait, that was... I'm now not sure what USA is for rock and what USA is for Ratas.
Welcome to my hell.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? And Ratsas moves forward towards the monolith.
Lumi's gonna look at Ansel and be like, let's go get this done.
Yeah. Let's do it. He smiles back at you and starts walking forward.
Lumi will follow behind before like when she gets to like Elric, she's gonna gently put a hand on his shoulder and be like, she's not gonna stay in there. Kind of smile, and in she goes.
You do that, but he doesn't seem to respond.
Fair enough.
And I assume Noriah and Felix, you also are in?
Yeah,
Wait.
sorry. We're having chirping issues. And apparently the roommate is also very entertained.
I was gonna say, I hear something far in the background,
Yeah.
like they just saw something real funny.
Yeah, no, he's up there laughing, so if you hear laughing, that is indeed my roommate.
Nice.
As in Naraya, just taking a moment because she knows what happened last time. She went in that goddamn door, and she's gonna sort of take a quick second to just sit before reluctantly following everyone else through.
Felix will kind of do the same. Just taking a big old deep breath and following Naraya. Still holding her hand, because she ain't letting that stuff go, so.
You do that. And as you all enter into the monolith, you're enveloped by this warm, like blanketing cotton feeling.
Oh god.
It's far more pleasant than all the others that you've entered, even the previous one. Everything is bright, almost blindingly so for a minute as your eyes adjust to the lighting. But you all find yourselves together, unlike previous times where you were separated at the start. As your eyes adjust to the brightness, the area you're in quickly comes into view. You stand in what looks to be the main halls of a cathedral. Everything is a glistening porcelain white, polished and perfect. But the ceiling seems to be this endless fog above you. And when you look to your left and look to your right, in any direction really, the steeples seem to go on forever.
Well, this definitely doesn't make me feel any better, but it... Hello, everyone. Nice to see we're all still together this time.
It's a
Yeah.
little bit of a pleasant surprise. I say a little, because the horrors that are gonna come out, where are they?
Does anybody else get the feeling that we've seen this place before? It seems kind of familiar.
I feel it. But I don't think I've ever been here before, but I feel like I have, so I get what you're feeling.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, I mean, I hope we're still together.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh boy, gotta find my dice again.
19. They're now strong.
You said perception,
That's a-
correct?
Yep. There's a crit. There's
Holy
11.
shit!
Can't save you. I rolled a total of 11.
Gonna roll my dice in a second, just let me get them out. Cool. Okay. Dice. Where's my stuff? Roll 20, please. Give me my stuff. Thank you. Perception modifier is a 3, so... That is a 16.
Nice. Everybody except for Naraya. I assume Naraya was really taking in the appearance of Felix and the nice lighting. Everybody except
baby.
Naraya notices that there is seemingly somebody sitting on one of the steeples a bit far away. They're probably like
Makeshift,
20 meters out.
I have a question for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
When you say steeples, do you mean, like, actual church steeples?
Yeah, like those wooden benches.
Those are called
Those are
pews.
pews.
Pews, I'm an idiot.
The steeple is the
steeple
part
is
of
the
the
tower.
roof.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay.
It's the pointy.
Whoops.
You can
was
tell
going
how
to
how
ask.
religious this entire group is.
Let me quickly
Say,
Google.
I don't even know what a steeple is, but I'm guessing it's a stool.
It's the pews. It's the
Oh.
long benches that are absolutely painful.
I'm just aware of how buildings are shaped.
Yeah, the pointy bit's the steeple. My
Yes.
bad. However,
Here's the church,
He's
here's
just
the steeple,
mounted
open the
upon
doors,
that
and there's the
steeple.
people.
you do see that in the very distant white fog of this place, there are a few actual steeples and columns punctuating like the endlessness, like very far out. But there's pews everywhere
Okay, that
at
makes
like
a
a
lot more sense.
regular distance for them to be at.
Guys? Anyone else see the figure sitting in the pew? Yep, okay, cool. Glad
Yep.
I'm not crazy.
Who? Where?
Right there.
Even if we didn't,
Oh,
these fucking things have a habit of being whack.
makeshift. It didn't
Weird.
roll
Rather
very
to
high.
not
If
say
I'm told,
whack.
if I'm told someone's there, will I actually be able to see them or no?
If it's pointed out to you, yes, you see in the
Yes, that's
distance
cool.
a figure that seems to blend in. They're also like porcelain whites; they're kind of blending in. But you do see a
shit.
notably tall figure about like 20 meters away.
Hello.
So do we go talk to it, or do we just stab it?
Maybe talk first, because usually at the beginning, a lot of this shit, there's a lot of talking first.
It's true.
Fair enough. Well, I'm not talking to it first.
Neither am I.
Nosies.
Nosies.
No, not it.
Who goes there?
You call over to it, but it doesn't seem to respond verbally. You see its head like tilts to the left a little bit. It's sitting just a little bit to your right of the main hall you're standing in. But it points its head back towards the direction of the pews.
Well, it at least knows we're here.
Maybe we walk up and maybe it'll talk?
Unless anyone else has a better plan, I think she's right.
Might as well.
Agreed. And
Right.
you see Ansel begins walking towards it.
Umi
Do you
will
all-
fall behind.
Word. I assume you all follow.
Yes, I do.
Word. As you all cautiously approach this thing, you can notice that it seems like it's leaning over. Again, it itself is a similar porcelain white to the whole space around it, so it's kind of hard to even get depth perception here. But it does seem to have its hands in front of it, clasped together, with its elbows propped up on the pew in front of it. And give me one more perception check, everybody.
Yes, sir.
That is a
Aye, aye, Captain.
23.
Those are some
rolled
high
a
perception
3.
checks.
It's a 14.
I am scared.
What's 18 plus
I'm
3
trolling
again?
too well this early.
18 plus
Yeah,
3 is
yeah.
21.
I got a 21.
Nice. Some good numbers. Once again, everyone but Noriah notices
Oh god.
at this
Yeah.
time.
A plus 5 can't save you now.
From a distance, you can tell that this thing isn't just humanoid. Tucked up against its back seems to be a feathery structure.
Are people still moving towards it?
Yeah, Ansel is.
Felix is gonna try and reach out and stop him.
You do that, and he stops. What's the matter?
I might be just stating the obvious here, but I think that's fate again.
No, it's the opposite color. It's probably not.
Felix,
Come to think of it, it might be. I'm not actually sure.
The wings, there's 6 of them. You can tell by the way they're structured on top of each other. They look like mine do.
6 of them.
we could probably still try talking to it first.
I'm not saying we don't talk to him, I'm just saying be
Right.
careful.
That's got 6 of them means something, doesn't it?
I don't remember if they mean anything in particular. They're just how many wings he had.
Hmm.
All right.
I just realized we never told the group just what fate looks like, did we?
No. Well, I mean, on like this group?
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't really seen actual Fate. We've really only seen goopy versions of him.
Yeah.
This is just,
okay.
this is just
I mean,
Felix's like.
Our god characters have never told them what fate looks like, despite
Oh,
having
true.
faced
Well,
fate
well,
down.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think they have described it because Shanti and Elric went in depth and told them like all the stuff that led up to the like what happened.
Oh yeah, he did fill him in on the details. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Yeah.
Never mind, I forgot.
Yeah, sure.
we know.
We're totally retconning this.
No, you guys did. You stated in the first session back that Ulrich and Shanti in later, not actually the first session back. I mean the session next. I
No,
believe?
it was the first session back because it was the like right after they got there because Lumi was still in beast form.
Yeah, okay, yeah. First session, they let them in on the events of Rise of Vestia, and the fight with Fate is part of Rise of Vestia. It's not retconning, it's just explaining, oh yeah, that's how it was explained to them.
Hell
That's
yeah,
how they know.
purple.
No, fair enough.
Oh wait, but you know who wouldn't have heard that description? Is
Ansel?
Ansel.
Oh,
because
that's
he was
true.
unconscious.
That's true. He wouldn't have. Okay.
Well, Felix just told him, there we go.
Yeah. Now Felix just told him. So
Nice. So, you tell him that, and he tells you in response, like, yeah, it might be, I guess. Okay.
Reality can be whatever I want.
he's not attacking. So I'm not saying go out guns blazing, but maybe like hold your weapons close just in case.
Hmm.
Basically, be on guard.
Yeah, that.
Excuse me.
It doesn't seem to move.
Fucking hell.
Not here.
How close do you guys approach to him?
I mean, I personally would like to stand like next to the pew, but Felix also won't go anywhere without Naraya, so.
Yeah, Naraya's
Uh,
gonna kind of close in somewhat. She's very willing to see what happens if she gets close enough to him, because she's sort of like, this seems like the only way forward.
What part of the bench is he sitting at? Is he like at the edge or like?
Yeah, he's
In the
like
middle.
he's like a body's width away from, like somebody could sit next to him before and be at the edge. So he's like right next to the edge of this pew. And right as you get to about like one or two of the pews away from him, you hear a voice from this figure speak out and say, "Amen," and unclasp his hands and gently raise up his body with his palms, on top of the pew in front of him. When he stands, you see a figure that is about 10 feet tall.
Jesus.
That's a lot of feet.
Just a big boy.
That's a lot of feet.
Feet.
Yeah,
And
that's him.
his wings stretch out behind him and similarly reach a good distance behind him, about 10 feet, arm's length.
Jesus.
He was praying.
He turns to his left a bit and takes 2 steps forward. And when you see the figure in like its side profile, you see that there's no features along its face, at least the left side of its face. It's just completely like featureless, like a porcelain doll.
Felix will tighten her grip on Naraya's hand, and her other hand is going to slide to the tip of her rapier, and she's just gonna rest it there.
To the handle, right?
Yeah, the handle of it, that's what I meant. I fight with swords, I should know this. Oh,
Felix
right.
just stabs her hand on her own
yeah, let me
rapier.
let me just become
Felix
Jesus
gives
now.
herself the old, I was gonna say, Felix gives herself the old Jesus Christ hand piercing.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
She's getting holy.
Oh fuck.
That took a moment.
It did take a moment. Okay, anywho. Alright.
Good
I do
lord.
my best bits.
Yes,
in this,
Felix tightens her grip on Naraya's hand with one hand, and with the other rests it on the handle of her sword.
Gotcha. And then it speaks and goes, "Be not afraid."
Oh,
And lifts up one of its hands and gives like a small come here motion with his fingers before turning away from you and walking at a very calm pace in the direction the pews are facing. This way.
very.
Does it
Naraya
matter where
sort
we
of,
are in this endless void?
yeah, Naraya sort of takes that moment. Yeah, she takes that cue. She takes that cue. She sort of takes a second to register what was said, and then just sort of turns to the others and says, "This, I mean, it's our best lead so far."
She's right. Kinda have nowhere else to go.
Mind your words, Ratsvas. This place is no void. And words in this place are more meaningful than you'd understand.
Is this the guy again?
Yes, this is the
Winged
figure.
man?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yes.
The Rasmus will look very confused for a second, like, okay.
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 Turns into Ramus, okay.
Okay.
The League of Legends. I can't escape it.
We also have a hydrate from the Twitch chat.
thank you.
Twitch chat. So take a sip of your water.
Funny enough, I took a sip without even seeing that, so perfect timing.
Perfect time.
I took a drink when I saw it. I was like, ooh, drink.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, Giant, probably Fate, where exactly are we?
The actuality of that answer is something that your mind could not fully comprehend.
Ouch, thanks.
But you can simply understand this place as the Church of Eternity. And yes, I am Fate, but not the one you've come to know.
So you're not gonna try and, like, I don't know, stab my wings, choke my friends, throw us off cliffs? We're all good?
You didn't steal our friend?
I'm not going to try and murder you all here if that is what you're worried about.
Oh, elsewhere then.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
May I ask what you meant by "you're not the fate we've come to know"?
I will answer that once I have a better place to get situated.
Fair.
Was there one thing that I forgot to answer? There's
Naraya asked, "You didn't kidnap our friend." I think she was adding that onto my list of atrocities.
Oh yeah. And he's just not gonna answer that then. He just gives you the hand.
Gives you the finger.
The hand.
The silent treatment.
Oh my god.
Talk to the hand, because the face ain't listening.
And after a bit of walking, you see that in front of him, there seems to be a darkened area, just like shaded, I guess is more correct, where a wall seems to be approaching you at a speed unlike what you're walking at. It's sort of like it's shrinking in towards you. And what looks to be this kind of mundane looking, almost podium or area where somebody might give a speech comes into view. And Fate continues to walk towards it.
A pulpit?
A pulpit?
Is that what you're going for?
Is that the thing that like pastors?
Yeah,
do
that's
their
like the fun
thing
little
on?
box that Catholic priests get. Here, hold on. Pulpit. Image. It's really fun to look at old pulpits in like European churches because they are super fancy. Copy, paste, side chat for you makeshift. And enjoy. Actually, the pulpit from Notre Dame, so it's probably gone now.
The first thing I saw, oh, I've seen one of these. These are really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's why I was
the
asking.
first thing I saw was that esports team walking all goofy.
Oh my god.
So, I was like, that's most certainly not what's going on here.
No, not at all.
That's just how he's strutting.
Anyway. Yeah,
So
I
anyway.
was asking if he was approaching a pulpit, or if it's just like a politician's podium.
So you see him approach one of these, this nice little hexagonal or
Pulpit.
pulpit. I'm trying to verbally explain it to anybody who's watching. It's like this
He's
octagonal
visualizing it.
cylinder. It's really pretty. But anyway, Google it if you really want to see
Hang on,
it.
hold on. I might be able to. Nah, I can't. I can't paste anything sad. Oh well. Google pulpits, kids.
Rip in peace.
He approaches it, and it seems to have this pretty wide staircase-like base to it, where the area behind it is a simple staircase. But him being 10 feet tall, he just like sits at an incline up against the base of it, and like rests his arm at the shelf of the pulpit. And when he turns to face all of you, you see that his right eye is visible through this like crimson red gash along his face.
Ooh.
And there's this like stirring, like pulpy redness up against his eyes, or like surrounding his eye.
I'm assuming this is probably what you actually look like once you regain your body and start slaughtering people.
Somewhat, yes. Although to you the wings will be much larger when I am reborn.
That's not intimidating at all.
I presume that was sarcasm.
You presume
No, man,
correctly.
he's just a silly little guy. Sorry, Alex.
Did you say that in character?
I was gonna say that in character, but Felix wasn't done talking. So, No. Actually, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Naraya also just said, I thought you were just a silly little guy.
Felix will kind of like shoot you a look cross between the fuck are you doing and please stop doing that.
Naraya has upon her face a bit of a, I know I'm under threat of death, but this is the closest I can get to a shit-eating grin sort of look.
Nice.
You did say silly little guy out loud, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And Fade, like, puts a finger against the side of their face in kind of a pondering posture and goes, silly, if you mean humorous. The primary cause of humor within humanoids and sentient beings is connecting unknown information that they would have thought to be unrelated. In that regard, yes, silly could be a good description of me and my purpose in this world for you mortals.
Humorous.
Little.
I don't see how this has got anything to do with your bones, but do go on.
Little, yes, I am but a smaller portion of my creator eternity. Guy, yes, I resemble a male.
Resemblance doesn't have to mean intent or identity, but well, yeah, that's fine. No, it's okay. You've been very reductive for a long time.
You are correct. I have no need for reproduction.
I'm gonna leave you to it.
Felix is not gonna make a joke that she kind of wants to make right now.
Well, either way, fine. Sorry, it seems like you were gonna do some sort of like villainous monologue, and you haven't really gotten to it yet.
Villainous. He takes his arm off of the pole box, and leans forward.
Pulpit.
Pulpit. My bad. The podium. The thing.
The thing.
He leans forward
Crazy
and goes.
storage.
He leans forward and goes. For what reason do you presume me to be villainous?
Oh no, I sorry, I didn't mean as in intent. I just meant as in that was the sort of, gist you seemed to be going for. It's very dramatic.
I'm not one to present aesthetics like mortals do.
Oh,
I am a
really?
being of absolutes.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I use those words just now because of the Oleron
Just now?
bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Me? You mean, what are you talking about? Yes, your son spoke those words a long time ago when he met his wife, Shanti. They presumed him to be a villain, out to kill all of them, when in reality he was protecting what he loved. He was trying to prevent, I'm an idiot, prevent the tragedy of his past from reoccurring.
Well, you heard the man, folks. He only speaks in absolutes. So.
God damn it.
I assume he didn't actually say he's an idiot.
No,
Yeah.
I think we can safely assume that.
Are you
Yeah,
saying that you're trying to protect something you love by doing all this?
Yes.
Okay, did anybody teach you that causing undue harm probably isn't the best way of going about things?
Undue harm.
He doesn't believe it's undue.
I know.
That is a concept far beyond me. Or I should say beneath me so you can understand it better. All the things that I have done for one singular purpose, to align this reality with eternity's plan. And all of this reality, I have loved it dearly. It is all I've ever known.
Rothas will kind of lean into Felix. Does that monologue sound familiar?
Does but Yasha, tell me what you're talking about.
The
real quick.
leader of my former religion.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah. Felix turns and looks at him, and she nods her head. Yeah, it does.
Glad it was not me.
Forgive me, but Shanti doesn't seem like a person that would approve of a bunch of the shit you're doing to align something with a plan.
She does not. Something within her mind and soul is something that I cannot comprehend. However, for that reason, I cannot allow it to persist.
Well, that's an answer that I can't really wrap my head around, so...
Say the same. That's actually a confusing answer.
What do you want from us, mate?
I want exactly what I've always wanted. For you to all follow your fates. And you have done a splendid job.
Ominous, vague, but what does that mean?
Throughout your journey, I have prayed for you. And when you reached this place, I had finished that prayer.
No.
Ever since you stepped foot inside of my first obelisk, I knew you were the ones who would fulfill your fates.
Our
don't
fates being.
To bring about my rule once more.
See, mate, that's where I think you've got it wrong.
Yeah.
You've... Some of the things you've shown do not align with what we want.
Did you think as your supporting act?
I
Fucking
followed
unlikely.
one too many tyrannical leaders before. I'll not do it again.
Followed. Is that what you presume this relationship to be? One of followers and rulers, masters and slaves?
You did just kind of call yourself a ruler in that sentence there.
Yeah, you really did.
Forgive us for our mortal interpretation of a common language.
You see his eye blinks and shuts for a moment. It almost looks as if he's sighing. And he straightens back out. Think back to all the worst moments of your existences. Noraya.
Yep.
Remember how you've lost the ones you loved.
How could I forget?
Felix. Having so much taken from you and reduced to the state you're in now.
Used.
Lumi. Do I even need to remind you of what you see in the mirror every day?
No.
The same curse bestowed upon Elric. And once upon Ansel. And Ansel. All of the Oleron bloodline. You have suffered immeasurably. All of this suffering could have been avoided if only, if only Interna had not struck me down that day. And he lifts his hand up towards his eye and touches at his wound.
Don't forget Rotsfuss.
Oh yes,
Mhm.
and Radsvas. Sorry, I was looking at this. I was going in order.
Just, oh, right.
And you, motherfucker.
This one whose name escapes me.
And you, your worst day was that even fate forgot your existence. And what?
Jesus.
It was just like, yeah, you're the side character. You hope you no longer exist.
No, he's not a side character. He's our buddy.
Your bestie.
Just for all of us attack him at once. Fuck you.
Anyway, continue.
And Ratsvas, your entire existence has been defined by suffering. Are you not tired of it?
Orosva smiles, raises his arms, just says, "No, bring me more."
I find your soul to be charming. Ah. Regardless, I have tried my best to try and mend the faults of this universe, but nothing ever works. I must be returned to my former power, or this suffering will endlessly continue.
We don't have to ask. Just what do you plan on doing once you have your power?
Yeah. Excellent question.
Correcting the whole of reality as you have come to know it.
And what would that entail?
Sounds a lot like ending us.
He scratches at his face for a moment. Allow me to explain with a visual. I feel that might help. He points over towards the pews that are standing behind you all, or sitting behind all of you. And all the pews that he points over towards, instead of being in their organized pattern, they start to, shred into pieces, get turned on their side, flipped upside down, and, swirl and twist into odd shapes. Many even start to change colors and whatnot. Do you see all of those pews there?
I mean, yes.
Imagine for a moment that each and every one of those is one living soul. And he reaches up his hand and he snaps down his finger, and all the pews gently return back to their original position, changing color back to their polished finish, unshattering, unshredding, and untwisting.
So you're just gonna snap your fingers and fix all you presume to be wrong?
Not all that I presume, all that I know to be.
Not gonna lie, that looks very monotonous and boring. Rots was still not looking at Fate again, just looking at all the pews.
Then that is how you feel, Ratsvas.
Wouldn't that mean the things we've dealt with were for nothing?
Yes, in essence. Once I am returned, everything you have done will have essentially been erased.
Except for the things that propped you up.
Yes, I will persist.
That would mean you'd be deleting the good and the bad.
Yes, I will be.
How is that right?
That is right, because that is Eternity's plan for this reality.
Which eternity? Because the one we've met doesn't seem like the kind of woman that would just
Agree with
erase
you.
people, places,
Yeah, man.
things.
Fate stands up from his seated position and kneels down to get a bit closer to eye level with you and speaks. When Eternity breathed life into this existence, her breath became my wings. Her voice became my body, and her words were my will and soul.
It's the old one. It's the
Someone
old
who no longer
Eternity.
exists.
Hey,
Pardon
that's
me.
not. It's
I
not the way
forgot that
things
you are
have
still
been.
mortals.
Can't destroy eternity.
Your word old represents something that is expired or former. The word eternity represents something which has no beginning or end.
He's right. Can't destroy eternity, so.
Doesn't mean she can't change.
Exactly. That's the thing. You're talking of fate as something that is concrete and linear and cannot change. That's not fate. That's not how things work out. That's not how paths work out, or else my entire line of work would be completely gone because everything would just be accurate. You're wrong.
You see
Also,
Fade
fate-
like close his eye.
So Eternity has changed hands so many times. You want to assert that your version's most accurate? Fine.
Ah, why have mortals always been so difficult? You know,
My
I
job.
have seen an infinite number of versions of this conversation, and it never gets easier with any of you.
You never seem to come up with any better arguments, so maybe that's on you, man.
With all due respect, what you're saying is you'd be deleting us and the choices we've made for a vision of a version you don't have anymore.
Let me tell you this. What would you give up to have back everything you have ever loved? Everything that gave you purpose in your existence?
With all due respect, and she points at Ansel, there's one right there. The other one won't be my mother, who I've recently got back without having to sacrifice anything. But what you're saying is I'd lose one of them through what you want to do.
And what would you do if, say, I took one of my fingers and I plunged it through Ansel's heart in this very moment? Would you let bygones be bygones, or would you raise a weapon and attack me?
I wouldn't win that fight. But I'd certainly die trying.
Exactly. And just like all of you, I will die trying. Trying to bring back what I have loved and lost And I promise you, every one of your souls, every one of your fates, I have loved since I first began existing. I felt the same pain you all felt every moment of your existence. But something within Shanti, I cannot comprehend it. If you
Stop
are all so
pretending, Zoro.
confident, then attempt to alter this reality. But do keep in mind that my flesh and blood will not be as forgiving as my ego you see here.
Guess we gotta take that shot, don't we?
Yep.
Die trying, at least.
Hmm.
I admire all of your determination. It is why I chose all of you. Now then. He turns and he walks around the podium, the speaking thing, and he walks around it to the other side of it, where you can see that there seems to be a set of doors. When you are all ready, face each one alone.
Sorry, did he say he's gonna fight each of us individually?
He said face it alone. He didn't say he'd be
I'm
fighting.
guessing he means face whatever's on the other side of the door. Alone.
Hmm.
You have guessed correctly, Felix.
What will we be facing?
You will see.
Very
Well.
well.
No time like the present.
Are you going straight in, Rasmus?
Yes.
That was not in character. That was above table.
Either way, yes.
Either
Yes,
way,
fair enough.
yes. I'm gonna
You
have
see-
Felix go in last, so y'all go before me.
You see Ross pick a door, and do you want to just open it immediately, Ross?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm ready to fucking go ahead and die.
Oof.
Word.
Rather
You,
die a meaningful death than live a life that means nothing.
Ah, strong.
Nice. Dying on your feet rather than live on your hands and knees. Alright. You pick a door, and you strut right through that thing. When you see him open the door, all you see is a white light coming from the other side and a thick fog, and you can't see what's beyond it when he enters.
I can't believe I'm going to say I agree with him for once. And Lumi's gonna walk towards the door. Before opening it, look at Ansel, give a confident smile, and open it and go through.
Before you do that, he's gonna stop you and pull you close real quick.
Aww.
Aw, sweeties.
She's gonna make a happy sound.
He gives you a little kiss on the forehead.
She is going to give him a kiss on the cheek.
Nice.
Damn, babe, we gotta
You
one
do
up them.
Yeah, yeah.
Just do a
Right,
full
but-
makeout session.
No, we just
Yeah.
fuck right there in the pews.
Hey, Fate, hope you enjoy.
Just they're applauding us. They're not applauding us.
Anyway, continue with your adorable
Sorry,
goodbye.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Lumi picks a door, and do you open it and walk through?
Yes.
You do that. You then see Ansel walk up to another door. He looks back towards Felix and Araya, then up at Fate. He turns back towards the door, and he opens it and walks through.
I'll be honest, Felix, I don't particularly feel like following his instructions.
I don't think we really have a choice.
If either of you would prefer, you can spend eternity sitting here in the church, but eventually you will walk through those doors.
Hey, Felix.
Yeah?
I look forward to seeing you on the other side.
Damn, bitch stole my line! Fuck! You stole my line!
Let's just get the fuck through this. Let's go home and make ourselves a nice life for ourselves.
Felix will let go of your hand only to pull you into a deep kiss. And when she pulls away, she looks directly into your eyes and goes, I'll see you on the other side.
I'll see you there, my darling. And Naraya just gently takes Felix by the waist and gives her a little smooch in the mouth.
Fuck yeah, we got 2 kisses! What's up? Yeah, Felix will return the kiss before letting go.
Well, Naraya, in one last moment before Felix fully backs away, just pulls her in for a tight hug for a few moments before letting her go.
Oh, she definitely returns the hug.
I'll see you soon.
Felix just nods and watches.
And Naraya goes in.
You do that, shutting the door behind you.
Once Naraya has walked through, Felix will approach the door, and then she'll stop and turn and look at Fate. You said you've seen an infinite number of that conversation? Can I assume you've
Yes.
seen infinite numbers of the outcome?
Yes.
How many of them do we win?
Fate reaches up to scratch at his face for a moment. By your definition of win, what do you mean?
How many of them do I survive and get to go home with her?
Most of them.
She looks a bit surprised by his answer, and she just kind of looks at him a bit confused. And then she nods her head and goes through the door.
You do that. You have all now exited the Church of Eternity.
Please
And
leave a review
now-
on the way out.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out as well.
LMAO.
That'd be such a-
Thank me, Dorkoon.
That'd be such a crude joke that the concept of eternity shuts doors too hard behind people as they try and go through them.
Oh.
Jeez. And so, you're all now. I can switch to, actually, let me. Actually, I'll describe this first before I switch to the map, because there's a detail that you're going to see once we switch to the map.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So, you all find yourselves alone in rooms that seem a bit familiar. Let me pull up the screen. I'm gonna just ignore Ansel because he's my NPC right now, and I can just I don't have to run him. So, uh, Felix, you find yourself in what seems to be a kind of church-esque setting. The floors are tiled,
Jesus. Okay.
Yes.
but it's not like
Hold on.
It's
Can
not
you
like-
do someone else? I'm sorry. there's bullshittery going on in the background. Hold on.
Okay.
Something is beeping. The two are laughing. I don't know what's happening. just come back to me.
Gotcha. Okay. Starting with Ratsvas.
Hey.
Around you, you see a rather familiar sight. It looks to be a chamber similar to the one you would perform your your religious rituals within. There's some flogging tools, there's chains here and there, but the place is rather clean and well kept. But the floor is rather deep, like bloodied stone, and it's uniform. It doesn't seem to be a blood splattering across like everything, but it's quite a nice cut stone. Lumi, you find yourself in a setting that seems to be a snowy, wintry area. It reminds you greatly of the harsh winters on the Oladin Mountain. And the air around you is very calm. It's not a blizzard, but it's dark out. It seems to be a nighttime that you find yourself in.
Okay.
Naraya, you find yourself in a kind of a workshop looking area. The floor is wooden. It seems like you're in some kind of building, although you can't spot any sort of doors or windows nearby.
like a warehouse sort of workshop.
Yeah. It's got it has like this kind of backrooms uncanny feeling to it. Like this is clearly not a functioning room, but it's a place that seems familiar.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I now describe what Felix sees?
Yes, sorry, I have returned from my investigating what the fuck's going on. My answer as to that question is don't worry about it and hee 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 hee.
I
they're
presume
evil.
that they were climbing on the ceiling.
No, actually, I have no idea what they're doing. I literally have no clue. They will not answer me.
Lol.
Oh, they're evil.
So
Mm-hmm.
you love to see it.
Alright.
And so, what you see around you is not like the church you were just in. This one's more like an actual classical church, tiled floors, similar to the ones of the religion that you were raised to not really, you know. Gives
The
you
one
bad
that abused
memories.
me.
Yeah, that one.
Gotcha.
And in front of all of you, you see from the ground this black ooze coagulate on the floor.
Mm.
Oh shit.
And across from you, like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 30 feet away from you, all of you, you see it start to take form, and a lot like those like goopy versions of Fate did in the other monoliths. But this time, it takes a rather oddly familiar shape, and it gets more detail, and color fills it kind of vaguely. And standing before all of you, you see what seems to be a clone of yourself staring back at you.
Fuck.
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, can do.
I get to fight
Yes.
myself. Well, at least I get to live out one of my greatest fantasies.
World change the map for World Tyranny. the
Uh,
rest of us.
Oh yeah, I'll change the map for all of you now. Wapow. I designed this in such a way that I can use one map and just have strips of them from like a top-down perspective.
Oh,
So you aren't all in corridors, but visually this is how I'm going to be able to run combat for everybody at the same time without
yeah.
you all being in combat together.
It's a bold
So
assumption that I'm gonna fight myself.
yeah, so you're not there isn't just a wall between all of you, you're in different spaces entirely.
Yeah. Well, hey,
Anyway,
that was pretty good.
Oh, which one is me? I can control that one. I can't control that one. Okay, good.
yeah. And so, you see them all raise a weapon that you recognize towards you. And in their eyes is the unmistakable look of determination you've seen in yourself so many times. Everybody, roll for initiative.
Yeah! Combat!
Yay!
When was the last time we had combat?
Oh,
It's been a
13
while.
initiative.
Oof.
Do you want
Oh,
us rolling a second time for the NPC versions of ourselves so they get the same modifier or nah?
I'm just going to have one roll for all of them to keep it
Okay.
simple.
Fucks.
Yep. We wasted a lot of good rolls on fucking perception checks.
oof.
Yo, you brought the goddamn
Never
curse
mind.
here. You brought the
Aha.
goddamn curse here.
They got a worse roll.
I
Actually,
know
wait,
that.
where's my initiative thing?
They got fucking 2.
Thanks, Roll20, for the UI update. Very helpful.
Very cool.
It's the bottom
You're
one
just
on
getting used to it.
the left.
Turn order. There we go. There's a dice beneath it.
Eee.
Oh wait, there it is. The fuck?
Yeah.
You get to manually put Naira's in.
If they didn't click on themselves and then the initiative thing, you can just roll again.
Okay.
We take the one
Hey,
that
I
gets
got
input
better.
into the thing.
I got dirty 20. Ooh, baby. +5 is finally doing something.
Why the fuck are there doubles of me? Get out of here.
That's the point, Felix.
No. All the enemies get one. They don't get.
Yeah.
Felix does not get to beat the shit out of other Felix twice.
The worst part about killing you is I can only do it once.
Ooh, I'm gonna use that.
That's like the most like mid 2000s action movie thing for villains or something to say like that's ever existed.
And Felix is
I've
a
heard
clown.
that-
What's your point?
Okay, good point.
Exactly.
uh,
But we can say it to fate twice.
All right. Top of the turn order. Naraya, you face down your clone. What do you do?
before she does anything, she's like, sure, we can't just, kiss about it.
What?
Hot,
What?
but no.
Does the clone say anything?
It does not respond.
Fine. Okay, then. Naraya is going to cast... Ba-ba-da-bum. Let's see. Naraya's going to cast Shatter. At the... well, she's going to use one of her second level spell slots to cast Shatter.
You do that. Give me a spell.
Okay, so it is
Attack.
it's a con 13 saving.
Gotcha. And let me... DC 13, or they take 16 damage. Half on a fail, correct?
Yep. Con saving throw, half on a fail. Half? Half.
You know what's great about this? I can just open up yours and click on it, like your
Yeah.
character sheet, and whoop-pow, they make the save.
Okay, cool. So they take, in that case, 8 thunder.
8 thunder damage.
She's
And do you do
also,
anything else?
Yep, she's just going to make sure she's wearing her engineer's specs.
Gotcha. You do that.
Is there, because you said that we're not actually in these corridors, we are in a sort of space.
Yeah, it's for the sake of the fight. It's only 4 units wide, but it isn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a corridor when you're in it.
Cool. These boxes behind me are real, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna use my movement to take cover.
Is there even a gap behind those? I think that wall
Yeah.
is sloped inward. You might be standing on a wall right now.
I mean, she could still move boxes.
I mean, it
True.
looks like I'm behind these It looks like I'm behind these boxes on my end. It doesn't.
Yeah, you
It
could.
doesn't look like I'm inside the wall.
I'll let you do that. Sure.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate your your humble and forgiving nature.
Word. Let's see here. Lumi, it is your turn now.
No, actually, Felix got a 7, which is better than mine.
I don't think he's ever sorted.
Yeah, you didn't sort it.
Oh, there's
Mhm.
2 of you on this. 1 second.
And
There
on
we
my
go.
screen, Nora isn't actually on there.
What the?
As
Hey,
long
what
as
the
it's on
hell?
makeshifts,
Why am I
it's
not in the?
fine.
You,
I see you at the
you
top.
want to know why you can't see them? Because there are walls blocking your ability to see anybody else. That's on purpose.
I'm not.
You talking about the initiative order?
Yes, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about actually on my screen. I know. I'm talking about the turn order part.
She's right there on mine.
Yeah, I see them at the
Yeah.
top.
That's right. Well, so long as makeshift's got it.
Yeah.
Let me also delete Ansel since I'm not going to bother running. I'll literally be just playing like sock puppets with myself if I have my NPC fight my other NPC and nobody else is there to see it. The tree falls
Yeah.
in the woods.
I put it there
Sick.
anyway.
Yeah, good to have them there just in case.
If you
But
fall in the forest, could you become a bad music theater lyric?
Oh, you're so right about that, and you should say it.
that was probably very funny to a very niche audience.
Fuck
It's
the
not
Urban
that
Hanson,
niche.
unless they want me to be in it, in which case, please.
So anyway, Rotsfoss,
Anyway.
it's your turn now.
Rodsworth will look at himself standing in front of him. For a short moment, debating if he should even bother. But just like, you just hear him say, "Oh, this is going to take a while. If you are truly me, then this is going to take a while."
Somebody's confident.
Somebody's got stamina.
Resistance to
I
damage
know
I
you
deal.
do. It's still funny.
But right after that, he will move forward, and as he does usually, start whipping himself. Just
Hey,
this time, aimed forward instead of on his own back. Normal good. Whip. That misses. That doesn't.
Nice.
7 slashing damage, and if he is truly me, that is halved to 3.
Yoink. He
That is
does,
my
in
turn.
fact, take only 3 damage.
Jesus
and-
fuck.
This is gonna be.
the Lord
hell.
yeeteth and the Lord yoinketh away.
Oh god.
And now it is Felix's turn.
Oh boy. Felix is about to make a lot of people not happy.
was hoping you about staying up alive.
No, because she's gonna say things that are just not nice, so, I'm not holding back, and I'm warning everybody now. And I'm not doing a Briar joke right now. I am refunding that. I should have paused everything.
Whoopsie.
It's not even whoopsie. That's just me being an idiot. Should have paused that. Where's... Jeez. Hold on, I have to actually, like... refund. There we go. It's okay, Alex. That's not your fault. I should have... paused that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna be nice, so, warning to people watching my areas. Felix is not mentally healthy. Okay. Do I start with smacking the shit out of myself? Or do I start with something else? That is the question.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have something that can root somebody? Oh, I do, but that would take my Joker. I'm gonna save my Joker. How long does my radiant form last? Where is it? A radiant soul lasts for... where is it? Oh, it lasts for 6 rounds. Okay. Yeah, that might be enough to kill myself. Okay, cool. Felix is going to immediately enter into Celestial Revelation, taking my bonus action. So I currently am in angel form, sprouting out with the multiple eyes and the 6 wings.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
And I will... Let's see. To try and grapple someone, that is an action, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, good. That is my maximum move speed. Didn't mean to do that, but hey, stuff happens. I'm going to fly directly at myself and attempt to stab myself in the chest. That is a... Where is my rapier? I have to look up what the rapier damage is because I'm an idiot. And
I think
didn't do the
1
damage.
D8 piercing.
That's why I'm looking it up. You are correct. It is 1d8 piercing damage. Okay, so where's my d8? No, d20 first. D20 first. My armor class is dog water, so hopefully I hit this. I do hit this, because that is a 16 plus... What's my thing here? 16, yeah, plus 1. So that is a 17, which beats my armor class, and I plunge that rapier directly into my shoulder, doing 6 points of damage.
Hell
Nice. You do that.
And as I pierce the rapier into their shoulder, I get this really weird grin on my face, and Felix will say, "Oh, this is gonna be fun."
Oh,
All right, and that's my
Very
turn.
different reactions to trying to kill another version of themselves. Oh fuck, this is gonna take a while. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah, you'd think it would be the other way around, wouldn't you? You think Felix would be the one complaining about how long it's gonna take? No, it's not. Surprise. Okay, yep,
And
that
that-
is my turn. It is no longer my turn.
Gotcha. Lumi, it is now your turn.
Okay. Louis gonna look at this and go, well, fuck. This is gonna be a pain. Praying and hoping that this thing is not able to do some of the things she can do. But, she's gonna start off with, ice storm on top of its ass.
You do that, and they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Click. And I can just... why am I looking at your spell sheet?
Motherfucker!
Core, there we go.
That's why it's on my spell sheet.
What's up?
I was on my spell sheet, that's why.
Oh,
Usually the same thing that she is on.
gotcha. This is a dex save?
Yep.
Whoop-ow.
Fuck's sake!
Oh,
She made that save.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Oh, if I were to do that, I wouldn't make that. Of course I'm not.
And how much damage does he take?
Half.
And that will be mathematics is hard. 27 divided by 2.
Oh, there's
yeah.
stats in there. Fuck. What about shit ton of damage?
13.
13. Thank you. And Booski. 13.
Before I finish your turn, she is gonna say, I take no pleasure in this. I don't enjoy fighting myself, but I'm going to.
Just to clarify, I'm not like that other freak.
I'm not like the clown who's enjoying this.
I'm not like other girls.
Within the foggy ice storm you cast, I presume on a localized position around your clone. You
Yeah.
don't hear any response. But
Also, the ground around it becomes difficult terrain.
word. But what you do see is from within that storm, a burst of energy, kind of like wind, comes out from it. As you can very clearly recognize, your clone transforms into their alternate self. And within that ice storm is a very big and very scary were creature that resembles a fox. You know all too well.
Damn, I've never been able to see it with my own 2 eyes, really.
It's like, huh, cool. It's like a mirror, but extra steps.
Yeah.
Just want you to
Yeah,
know,
that
I
looks
heard those
good.
comments about the clown enjoying herself. You'll see why.
Uh-huh. That's the end of Lumi's turn.
Yeah, I know. The enemies are taking their turn now.
My bad.
And let's see here. Does that spell you cast cover? What's the radius on that? Purple?
You can click on show spell description.
Yep, might as well do that. Target a 20-foot radius. Okay, that's filling up like. Let me just see here. Click. Highlight. There we go. You want it to fill up that space? Purple, did you get microwaved?
Oh.
Did I get microwaved? Okay,
Purple
now I hear
got
everybody else.
microwaved.
No, I didn't
No.
get microwaved. I went looking for my phone. My bad.
Okay,
Oh,
you scared me for
wow.
a moment.
Really? What the fuck?
A warning
I
next
heard
time,
sounds,
corpse.
okay? I had to find it. I needed it to shut the fuck up. It was yelling at me.
You startled the shit out of us.
I'm sorry.
We were worried about you.
I'm sorry. It was
Oh,
yelling
it's
at
fine.
me.
What
I needed shut up.
say for yourself, young lady?
The phone wouldn't stop ringing at me.
Oh, that's fair.
That's
All right, go on.
What did you say, Makeshift?
So, do you want the spell to cover this area? It's a 20-foot radius.
Yes. That's fine.
I guess it would also be like this size, because that's
Yeah.
20 feet wide, or 20-foot
Yeah,
radius.
Yeah, I can go that way then.
Gotcha. That whole area becomes an ice storm of difficult terrain. They move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet towards you. And bonus action to transform, so they cast. They open their mouth, and out of their mouth comes. Pew!
Oh, fuck.
A
Hell,
nice knife.
fuck. Okay.
That dog do be
You
barking.
need to do an attack.
What the fox doing?
Range spell. Yeah, you have to make a spell attack. Like range.
You need to make a ranged spell attack for the thing to hit.
You have to roll.
Oh, okay.
A d20.
Let's see here. I have to go here. I'm just gonna type in roll d20.
1d20 plus 5.
Well, thank you.
Oh,
24.
fuck me! that hits. Yep, that hits.
Pew! How much damage? Let's see here. 1d10 piercing damage.
And then dex save from Lumi, or take 2d6 gold on top.
That's a 17.
You make
You
that.
pass.
Yeah. Okay.
You take
so
8 damage.
Oh fuck. Hell. Okay. Okay.
And is that the end of your turn? Oh, wait, wait, I'm an idiot. This is the enemy's turn. I have to go through all of them. Let's go here. I'm going to go in reverse order. Felix, in your angel form,
Yo,
you're stabbing through the shoulder of clone Felix.
indeed.
They also turn to that angel form as well in response to you.
Oh, fuck.
You can see that in their wings, there's a lot of black feathers filling up their wings, whereas you only have like those few, like little bits in yours.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the visual you notice, but they stab you right back. Click. Let me see here. Where's your weapon?
My weapon isn't technically in there right now. I kind of screwed up putting the rapier in.
Oh,
Give me
yeah,
like
I
2
forgot.
seconds and I can do it. Yeah, it's my
I'll roll a
strength.
d20 for the time being.
Yeah, roll a d20 for the time being. I'll put the damage in.
What's your modifier?
My strength modifier is... Wait, no, the modifier for this would be +4.
Gotcha. +4. Does an 18 hit?
My armor class is 11, dude. Yeah, it hits.
Yeah. And they stab you and deal.
Oh, frick.
It's a d8, right?
Yes, 1d8 of piercing damage.
+4 for the dex.
Yep.
9 damage.
Ouch. There you go.
Then, Ratzvas, your clone, just after tanking the damage of those whip strikes, tightens his grip on his whip and slaps you right back a few times. And he goes for how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's find out. 1. Wait, well, let me click on this. Yeah, it's like having me adjust the name of it. The fuck? That's the item name? Oh, here it is. Whip.
And that misses. That hits.
Hey, just like you.
Hey.
And he
I
does
take 1 damage more.
4 damage.
Hey. I'm now at 83. Oh, woo.
This is gonna take a minute.
Yeah. It will.
And now, Naraya,
Yeah.
You hear footsteps approach you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I do want to just be
And
poking like over the top of the box, just like looking. Because I also want to see if there's any like tips or tricks that I could copy off myself.
they will then. Let's see here. Where is that? Cast a second level shadow right back at you.
Oh no!
Make a deck save. I can't do the Porky Pig
Yeah, you
voice.
want me to deck save.
I got a dexterity saving throw.
Good job,
Do you ever
guys.
feel like you want to do anything? 9. I got fucking shit rolls. That's what I got. I take all of that damage.
Oof.
All 13. Ooh.
Oh shit. Oh, my back. Cool. Yep, that's it.
And that is the end of the enemy's turns. Naraya, back to you.
Hell yeah. Just for that. Fuck that guy. So looking at him with my looking at him, looking at Naraya, my the other Naraya, she's standing across from me. Through the goggles, what do I see? Are there any obvious
Uh,
weaknesses that come up?
the ability on those goggles was
To see weaknesses, both like physical, as in like literal in combat, or emotional.
when you look at this clone of you, it just seems to be like if you were to put on the goggles and just see like a reflection of yourself. Like if you looked at your like a mirror with these on, it
I
does that.
literally looked in the mirror. Okay.
Yeah. You see like cares deeply about Felix, for example, is like one of their emotional
Mhm.
weaknesses.
Emotional weakness, a clown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try talking to the clone again. You want to get back to her, right?
They don't respond. Just a determined look stays in their eyes.
At the risk of sounding cliched, you and I aren't so different.
Do you look over the barrels or the
I am
boxes
peeking
when
over
you
the
say
top,
that?
yeah.
Also, these boxes have taken some damage. They're in bad shape, but they're holding together right now.
Mm.
No, like my mental state.
And when you peek over the barrels, give me a perception check.
Perception check. Beep-a-doop. Hey, 22.
That's a
What do
mighty
my
fine perception check.
human eyes say?
As you look over the barrels, you notice that the right eye of your clone seems to resemble Fate's. It seems like this might just be more of a husk that's doesn't contain a copy of your soul.
No.
It's like a copy of you, but not another you.
Fate's just using it as a vehicle.
It
Essentially.
seems that way, based on the eye.
Cool. I'm going to. I'm gonna cast Mirror Image to give myself a chance at dodging things, basically. Typical AC equals 10 plus to your dexterity modifier. Actually, I'm not sure that I want to do that, to be honest. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just reading through that. 3 illusory duplicates of yourself appear in space until the spell ends. Duplicates move with you. Each time a creature targets you with an attack, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates or you. If you have 3, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. So this would be, since I'm rolling with... Since I'm rolling it the first time, it would be 3 duplicates, and then it would reduce. So it's 6, then 8, then 11. Cool, I'm happy to cast that.
Word.
So every time you attack me, I've got to cast a d20 to see whether or not that lands at me. And if we're assuming that all combat's going on simultaneously rather than staggered, like it usually is in group combat, then that should last me a while.
Nice.
10 turns, to be precise.
Yeah. So 5 of each, myself and the clones, if we're assuming that this is all going on at the exact same time and not staggered like usual combat.
Yeah.
Cool. Lovely. Happy with that.
And now it is. Is that your whole turn?
That's my whole... let me just have a look at the... I don't believe I've got any real bonus actions. No, I've got infusions and stuff like that, but there's nothing that I could infuse that isn't really already perfectly fine.
Gotcha. Rotsvoss, it's now your turn.
Oh boy, here I go weapon again. What? That misses. What? That's not a 1.
Hey!
Fuck.
Oof.
Yeah. That's me. God.
All right.
This is going to take a while.
Felix, it is your turn.
I think this is going
Oh
well.
boy. I definitely didn't get distracted and forget to change off of Naraya, so I'm just gonna leave it on the 4 pillars now. Excuse me, had to... Excuse me. Why is everything itchy all of a sudden? No, I'm not having an allergic reaction. Okay. Okay, where did my clone stab me?
She stabbed you in the same place you stabbed her, through the shoulder.
Oh, cool. All right. That sucks. Felix bites down the pain like a champ and decides, you know what? Sugar, we're going down. She's gonna pull the Joker. No, if I pull the Joker now, because I don't think we're gonna get a long rest before fighting fate. I shouldn't pull the Joker. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull the Joker. I am gonna pull a tarot card though, so it does have to be randomly rolled. I have to go find a D44 real quick. Give me a second. 1 D44. Yeah, no, not a D4, Google. Thanks, though. Okay. Let's do this. Rolling my D44. Please don't fuck me up. Where's that one?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
You sound like an anime villain.
Oh, I didn't fuck myself up, but I'm about to fuck myself up. I pulled the death card.
Oh?
Death. 27. Deal 3d10 necrotic damage to a creature you can see within 60 feet of you.
Oh, I see what you meant by you're gonna fuck yourself up, but you didn't fuck yourself up.
Yes, ma'am. Alright.
Oh, sweet
3d10.
Jesus.
Where's my d10? Right here. Eins. Zwei. That is 27 damage.
You do that.
I do that. Holy shit.
Dealing 27 damage.
Yeah.
And they're looking bad. Like, the goop version of you just got, like, sneezed on. Like, real hard by that spell.
Oh, I told you this would be fun. And for my bonus action, I will... That is, my tarot card's gone. However, I do have my joker still left over. I am going to... My bonus action... Which one is the bonus action again? Is that Lay on Hands? Nope. Lay on Hands is my action. But I do have... Healing Hands. Is that a bonus? Nope, that's also an action. Okay, fair enough. I do have Healing Word, though. Can you use Healing Word on yourself?
Yes.
Cool, then I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself. I'll go ahead and keep it at 2nd level, that way I'm not wasting any of my higher level spell slots. I do 7 healing to myself. Good, that is very, very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Hold on, I have to do that math again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I was right the first time. I don't do math, y'all. Okay. And that will be the end of my
We
turn.
only do meth in this house.
Correct.
What? Yeah.
Legal and prescribed by a doctor, I will say, but yes. Alright. Yeah, that is my turn. Who goes after me again? That's right, Lumi.
Is Lumi. The doctor's credentials were trust me, fam.
The doctor's credentials were I work outside of a Walmart.
Yeah.
Better than inside.
Fair point.
Oh my god. Lumi, it is now your turn, staring down the beast form of yourself, who just shot an icicle out of its mouth at you.
She too is going to shift into beast form.
You do that.
And
is-
she's
is-
gonna go for a bite.
Nice. It is furry roleplay time.
Hey yo, I was
Okay.
called.
Ah!
Okay.
I lied.
Roll 1d20. That is a nat 20.
Nice, nat 20.
So I know that fucking hurts. That hits for a fucking shot.
Indeed.
And I had to double check to make sure, aka I went to the Google Doc of Circle of Instinct. This bite is going to do 3d8 plus piercing. So
I'm pretty
That's
nuts.
sick.
And then double it because that's how I do crits.
yeah.
Holy
I
hell,
don't-
she
I
may
don't
just
know how
kill
to-
her clone.
I don't know how to add
Outright.
piercing damage. That is 12.
12 piercing damage.
So
okay.
24.
Yeah.
I might need to rebalance that, but I'll look into that later.
It's only because I'm level 7. It's not like
That's
it's-
true. She is level 7.
Yeah, good point.
I only got the 3rd dice this level. Like,
Yeah, that's a good point. Anyway,
I didn't think I'm getting that fucking 20.
oh, wait. And you have to double the 12, so you just did 24 damage.
My brother in Christ, why do you think I was saying 24?
Yeah. Let's see here. Mathematics. Good lord, you bit them hard.
She fucking.
She
used
does
delete
not
just to
appreciate
get into-
this. Don't I either.
You bit them like safe word hard.
Ah!
Please?
Let's just say she went for the throat, okay? Let's say she went for the throat and she tore some flesh.
Sure. In your explosive fury, the concussive blast around you. Pretty sure you also have to be standing here
Yeah.
to do the bite attack.
Not bad.
The explosive force of your transformation and your lunge forward gives you the opportunity to really chomp into the neck of your clone. And they let out a... They actually don't let out a cry of pain. They don't make noise. And then... Is that your turn?
That is her turn.
Gotcha. In response, she gone. Let's see here. I don't see what the bite attack is on this, so I was gonna say she bites you back.
I didn't put a bite thing in it. I was trying to figure out how to do it, and I didn't want to fuck up my sheet, so I was like, I had to roll D20.
Gotcha.
That doesn't hit.
Let me see here. What is the modifier going to be for this? It's gonna be strength, I think. So what 2? Plus 2. Does it...
Oh my god! Oh my
Oh my
god, they're gonna kill each other! How is that another
are.
nat 20?
Lumi dies today.
Oh my
Rip in
fucking
peace,
God.
Lumi.
No, I
You were not, in fact, built different.
Watch them roll like 3 1s, though. They didn't roll 3 1s.
Motherfucker!
my God.
You're making me pull out the fucking calculator to make sure that I didn't.
Holy shit, that's 32 damage based on my house rules.
Bye, Lumi.
Bye, Lumi.
Did you just go down?
What? God damn!
Oh my lord. I did not expect another crit.
2 in a row,
is-
by the way.
Fucked.
Oh my lord.
I am so glad I go before this motherfucker does.
Okay. And is that... Oh wait, that's the start of the enemy's turn. They go for that
Yeah.
bite, they don't do anything else. And then, moving back in the opposite direction, it is Felix's enemy's turn.
Yes. The Felix
Who is-
clone.
Who is also going to whip out a tarot card.
Oh no.
What's the number of cards?
There is 44, but don't forget you do also have the Joker that she's not limited to using against fate.
True.
So you could technically just look at the tarot deck and choose whatever one you wanted. But if you want to play fair, I guess, it's 44, and you can just Google roll 1d44, and it'll come up with a website.
This will be way more fun if I do the random one. What's the 18 represent?
18, Justice Reversed. The next time a creature of your choice within 60 feet receives damage, it can reduce the damage it takes by a number equal to the attacker's CR or level.
Dang. They did not draw the death card.
Like I said, you could have used the Joker. Could have fucked her up, SMH.
True.
Well,
Let's see here.
if I don't kill her in the next round, then feel free to try it again.
Was that her action?
Yes, the pulling a tarot counts as an action, but Felix has a fuck ton of bonus actions.
Let me take a peek at this Felix character sheet.
He smiles.
Let's see here.
Cancel. Yeah, just go through whatever you want. I don't care.
Pulls out an instrument and starts playing it as a bonus action.
You could also heal yourself, just a thought.
Yeah, they're probably just gonna do that.
Smart.
Spells, healing word, Submit. They heal for 5 health.
They're not as fucked up, but
Yeah.
imagine fucking up so
And-
bad you pull the reverse justice, SMH.
And that is going to be their turn. And now it is Ratsaw's clone, who is going to go
What's
in
he
for the whip
gonna
attack.
do?
Whip it good. 2 attacks.
Both miss. Oh fuck.
Did they both miss?
I am begging
Damn it,
that if
He is
we all
18.
kill our clones before he does, can we all just like summon a tornado or some shit, please?
Yeah.
You all are gonna be done with my combat. I'm sitting like I'm not even at half. Oh no.
I might just like multiply the damage of your rounds to represent a longer combat because you two are just slapping each other.
It's
This
two
is
two
literally
skinny
just
white
a
guys slapping
Tuesday.
at each other.
This is literally Tuesday for Rotswell. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's time to go whip myself a bit.
Oh my god.
I've been desensitizing myself to this my entire life.
So have
Yeah.
I.
Oh no!
Standing here, I realize you're just like me.
Each of you on the other's turn.
Oh god.
And now it is Naraya's clone's turn, who is going to strut a bit closer towards you, and they are going to cast. I feel like I'm going grocery shopping looking through all your character sheets.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
good, isn't
Look at
it?
the stuff I can do. They're gonna hit you with another shatter. How about one of those? They're targeting the wall behind you, so it's gonna shatter everything here on this turn.
Mm.
So regardless of if you make this, the boxes in front of you are just destroyed now.
Well, I was thinking that because it's not an attack being made against me. The fucking thing I did doesn't matter. It just if a creature targets me with an attack, then it's not targeting me. That's the point of it. But it wasn't targeting me anyway, so it was pointless. So I've just got to make the DC. I was gonna make the spell saving throw.
Yeah, this is your clone. They thought this through.
Yeah, evidently. All right. Well, good news is I meet the saving throw. So we're doing meets beats.
Yes, meets beats. Take half
Sick.
damage. 6
Uh,
damage.
Take 6 damage. There we go. Lovely.
And now that's everybody. That's the end of the enemy's turn. Naraya, it is back to you.
Fuck this shit. She's so done. She's so done with this. Hmm. How about we do a thunder wave? So
Oh
we've got
yeah.
we've got that 15-foot cone, or 15-foot cube rather. So we're within 15 feet. That's 5 feet. That's 10 feet. That's 15. So that's good. Yeet. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha. Click. Click. And Booski.
Oh fuck, meets beats. Okay.
I swear those last 2 rolls I didn't fudge. or the
I
two,
know.
the crit and then the 13s in a row. This just like is cartoonishly accurate to a fight
No,
against fate.
it's also just my
Thank you, Roll20,
fucking
very
luck
cool.
that it's my luck that my really beneficial modifiers that haven't actually benefited me at all are now benefiting my clone. Fireball! Thunderwave. Oh shit! I rolled max damage. I rolled all d8s.
Hot.
Jesus.
Very hot.
Oh. Oh my.
So
Dealing
24 thunder
12
damage
damage.
becomes 12, which is still literally average, even though she made the save. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch, I guess. Let's see what else
Actually,
I
go
can.
ahead.
I'm also gonna cast a because I've got a bonus action, a Guardian Armor Defensive Field, and gain 7 temporary hit points.
Nice. You do that. And is that the end of your turn?
Yep. Well, actually, I'm just thinking about ranging. No, okay, that's still 15 feet. There's no point in me moving.
Gotcha. Then Rotsvoss, it is your turn.
Guess what? I'm sound a weapon. Fuck.
So anyway, I started whipping.
Oh my god.
2 8s in a fucking row. 2 8s. What?
You both keep on hitting each other's like calloused spots, and it does like nothing to each other. You're hitting the rocks.
Oh my
You were
god.
right. You were very much right. We wasted a lot of our good rolls earlier.
RNGesus is not blessing you in this moment.
No shit, he gave a nat 20 to my clone.
It also gave a nat 20 to you. I also find it funny how Noraya just rolled 3 8s on their thunder damage, and I just rolled 2 8s in a row.
That is
That's
my
true,
8
yeah.
in a row.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, roll 20. I don't understand it.
Fate has invaded roll 20, god damn.
Is that your turn?
Yes, I don't know what
Nice.
else to do.
And Felix, it is now your turn.
It's time for me to
Oh,
once
God.
again pull some clownery.
As you do, as is traditional.
The first thing she does is she flips off her clone. Cause haha, you pulled a shit-ass card. And because of my newfound abilities as Paladin with the Oath of Eternity, I can now cast Magic Missile once per day. And I kinda
Yay!
wanna do it.
Do it.
So I'm gonna
Go
do
for
it. Anyway, I
Yes,
started
Michaela.
blasting.
Nice.
Uh,
Dealing 5 force damage.
You have multiple arts. There's only one.
Yes, I have 3 darts. So 15? Yasha?
I think you need to roll for each of them.
It's either
You do.
triple that
Oh,
or you roll 3
okay, I'll
times.
roll for each of them. So that 5 is one of them. 4 is another one. And another 5. What the fuck?
Nice.
So-
Dealing 14 damage.
Yeah, 14 damage. So that is my action. I can also no longer use Magic Missile until I seep.
What EP?
Bonus action. Let me check my actions real quick. I'm just making sure I can do stuff. Oh, I'll be doing that next. Any other bonus actions that I can do? Ignore that. I'm trying to read.
Gotcha.
Action. 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 I'm not gonna do healing word on myself twice. That's stupid. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do nothing as a bonus action, and I'm going to continue to stand right there. So that is the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Now, Lumi, it is your turn.
Okay. We're just having a biting contest here, so we're gonna do another bite.
Nice.
Okay, RNG guards, beg of you. That is a 13, which meets beats, right? Does that work with the AC as well?
Yeah,
Yes.
if you're, you meet beats.
Oh, 3d8. That is a 14. This bitch is dead.
14. Let me enter in this number. Yeah, as you sink your teeth into your clone, do you want to go for their neck or something? How do you want to do
She
this?
tears its head off by biting through its neck.
Nice. You bite down all the rest of the way into their neck, and you can feel the grit of their spine as you rip their head off with your teeth.
Oh,
And their body kind of like melts into like the black ooze from before.
Nice.
She is going to fall to her beast's knees and try and catch her breath. This woman is at 5 HP.
Yep. And Lumi, you are now out of combat.
Lucky bitch.
And now, moving in reverse, Felix's clone is going to also cast Magic Missile.
Oh, this is unavoidable damage. Okay.
So it's just going to be.
Unless you have
what's that?
shield.
I do not.
Yeah,
Never mind.
D4.
What about the card the clone pulled?
I can reduce it by 7 points, so I only take 3 damage.
And it sends 10 damage your way.
Yes, but because of the card that it pulled, I can reduce it by the creature that pulled the card. It's CR level, or it's just level. Is it okay if I just use my level?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Cool, then I
Go
only
for
take
it.
3 damage.
Hell yeah.
Because that is 10 minus 7, that is 3. I know my maths.
And now,
-7
That-
is 3 quick maths.
it is once again going to cast Healing Word on itself.
Oh, fuck off.
Let's see here. Submit. For 7 health.
Again. Fuck off.
And that'll be the end of its turn. Now, back to Ratsvas. Can you guess what it's gonna do?
Wet noodle fight. Yes.
Standing here, I realize.
Oh,
I'm gay.
Do either
one
hit?
crit hits, but the other one doesn't.
There's a crit. You do double the damage.
I do have it coded to do double dice, so.
Oh, then if you have it programmed in, I'll just roll with that.
Yeah.
So it then deals.
Actually, touch.
Oh, did not do it because I clicked after that roll.
Yeah, if you didn't click on the critting roll, it doesn't do it, so you can just double that.
Gotcha. So it deals 11 damage times 2, 22 damage. Divide
Half
by
because
2.
of yeah, 11.
Yep. 11 damage.
Ow. That is more damage than actually happened in the entire previous combat between the two. Oh god.
Jeez. And then back to Noraya. It's your enemy's turn.
Whoa.
And they are going to, now that they have a clear line of sight on you, cast
Mm-hmm.
Thunderwave right back at you.
No, fuck off.
Doo-doo fart sound effect.
No.
Is that what happened?
No.
They
Ugh.
they rolled 7 damage. Con save a 13.
Con save of 13. Let's see if I can halve this shit. I can. Level. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Oh no, the temporary hit points I gave myself. Is that it for them?
I mean, that's their action.
I was gonna say, doesn't Thunderwave also knock you back?
If it beats your con, yes. So
But,
actually,
yeah.
yeah. But I'm also against the wall, so
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
so that does nothing.
Listen, I can't see their positioning on my screen. I'd have to look at the stream for
no, you
that.
haven't. That's okay. That's okay.
True. And that is the end of their turn.
Okay.
It's now your turn, Araya.
It's now real Naraya's turn. Hmm. Okay. I know what I have to do. I'm gonna close the. Oh, hang on. Let me see what the range is on that. Within 5 feet. I'm gonna close the distance, and I'm going to cast my cantrip Sword Burst for 2d6 damage. If they fail to beat a dexterity of 13.
Let's see here.
Oh,
Oh my lord, they got 14. Their modifier is 0.
this is bullshit. This is bullshit. I know my
They-
fucking mods.
Do they take half damage?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No. It's they must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. It's actually 2d6. It doesn't say anything about half damage, so no.
Yep.
I'm just
then
within grabbing distance now.
Word.
Fuck.
And now, is that the end of your turn?
I mean, I used my movement. I probably will just cast that bonus action real quick again because it seems like I'm gonna need it. So, give myself 7 inspiration point or 7 temp points. Ah! Fear. It's the mind killer. You may continue.
Gotcha. It is now Rotsvoth's turn.
Standing here, I realize you're just like. Oh my god.
How?
Wait,
We,
hold up.
we
Were
really
you
are
saying-
mirroring each other. What the fuck? This is also a crit. God damn. What's
What
the
is
second one?
going on?
Hold up. That's the exact same fucking rolls.
Yeah, I was about to say you just did the
No.
exact same thing.
That is the exact same rolls.
What's going on?
Make sure I
That's
found your
They
next
are
bananas.
short.
Yeah, I'll take note of the timestamp.
What the hell?
Alright. Fuck. Well, also that's how it looks you click on the proper one. That is 12, 14 slashing damage, half that 7.
Nice. He takes 7 damage.
What the actual fuck? How?
The session is session 20. So I gotta label that. All
I'd
right.
also like to note if I hadn't used the regular crit rolls, it would have been the same damage roll as well. This is literally only missing the modifiers doubled.
Ah.
So I rolled even the exact same damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, roll 20. We get that we're fighting, mirrors of each other. Stop mirroring the rolls.
Is that your whole turn?
Yes, I am mind boggled. What the fuck? This is the most boring fight. However, it is the most mirrored fight of all of them. What the fuck?
And Felix, it is now your turn.
It's my turn to do either nothing or everything. Let's find out. You know what else I realized that paladins can do? They can do Divine Smite.
Oh yeah, they can.
So, I'm gonna take that rapier, and I am going to attempt to once again stab myself. And I will be expending my... Let's see, what spell slots do I have here? I will be expending a second level spell slot. Which means... it will be 4d8s I will be rolling. Please let me kill this bitch. I'm begging. Where's my d10? Okay, there's one.
Pun intended, it's in the cards.
It's d8 that I'm looking for anyway. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Already rolled an 8. This is gonna go well for the clone. That's another 24 damage.
24. Let me do the math here. I got some good news for you.
Did I kill it?
How do you want to do this?
With a cry in Celestial, she thrusts her rapier forward and stabs it through the chest with the Divine Smite. And then she will rip it out and do it again, and then rip it out and do it again, and keep going until, I'm assuming it melts into black goo?
Yeah.
She's going to continue to stab it until there is nothing left to stab.
You do that, and everything melts away, leaving only the deck of cards from before.
Fuck you. Okay.
And now, Felix is out of combat.
Let's go, bitches.
Team.
Now, can you guess what's about to happen again?
Standing here,
I realize.
Let's go!
Naraya, you gotta kill yours before he does. Let's go.
That's a one hit.
That is 3 damage. All right. That is
And
not
that's
a
a
hit.
miss.
I'm currently at 69 HP. Nice.
Good lord.
Nice.
Still more,
Oh,
I
what
think, than
happened?
anyone else even has a maximum. Fuck.
And now, back to Naraya's clone.
Fucking yeah.
They are going to... they're gonna do the thing you did, which is Sword Blast.
Sword burst, yeah.
Sword Burst.
Cantrip. Just you fucking watch me not be able to save on my own character sheet when this. Oh, you fucker! Fuck off!
Ooh! Actually, hang on. I'll be merciful. I'll give you advantage because at this point you've noticed they keep mirroring your actions. So you're expecting
Yeah,
the
I
spell
have.
to come out.
It doesn't help.
Fuck. Damn it. Okay.
Roll your 2d6, and let's see whether we can remain friends.
Oh my god. Wait.
I-
How
Roll.
close are you to dying, Uriah?
Not very.
Okay, that's
I'm
good.
just sick of this RNG.
5 damage.
5 damage. Oh, fuck yeah. Guess what, bitch? It's my fucking turn.
It is. What you gonna do on your turn?
I have this lovely thing called two-weapon fighting, which means that simple weapons and such like that can be like light melee weapons rather can attack at the same time or one after another. So here's what we're gonna do. I mean, we can assume that I would punch with my thunder gauntlet with one hand while holding my hand axe in the other. Correct?
Yes.
Lovely.
Whoopsie.
Thank you.
Ignore that. I just clicked a thing. Like a straight click.
I'm gonna roll this attack. Oh fuck, it's a 9. Okay, doesn't hit shit. I'm gonna roll my hand axe attack. That hits.
Ooh.
1d6 plus 2. 6 slashing damage.
Nice.
I did something at all, and I'm happy with that fact.
You deal 6 slashing damage. Where on them do you aim?
I'm going for the neck.
You do that, grazing their neck and leaving a gash in it.
Yeah, we can say like if it hasn't killed them, that I wedge it in their shoulder or something instead.
Yeah, sure.
There's not really many places on a neck where you can hit someone and it not be a major problem. So I'm happy to say
Yeah.
that.
All right. Now
But you
Ratsfoss.
have extra attack as an armorer,
Oh.
so you get 2 attacks plus the offhand attack.
Actually, good question. Do I get how many attacks do I get?
I mean, if you
So,
have
yeah,
extra attack, then
I've
you
got
do all that
2
twice.
I've got 2 weapon fighting.
I think armorer gets extra attack. I can quickly check.
Yeah, good question.
Folks,
I
we're
might
about
have
to
it-
find out if Naraya's about to die.
Yep. Starting at
Hmm.
5th level, you can attack twice rather than once whenever you take the attack action.
Yo, that's right. I can attack twice rather than once. Cool. So I just get to do all that again. Thank you. Got it, have a thunder gauntlets. Fucking
Nice.
come on, roll to hit. That hits. 1d8 plus 2. Baby!
Nice.
For a 21 to hit.
21. Yep, you hit. And you deal 8 thunder damage, you said?
Yeah, it's like punch, hatchet, punch. Yeah, 1d8 thunder damage, which rolled out to an 8, so it was like it was an 8 total, I think. Yeah. Cool. So 8 thunder damage to this fucking great pretender.
Do you get the offhand attack again as well? With the dual
You do.
weapon fighting?
I should do.
Oh, then yeah. You still get
Because I
the
got
hand
some
axe
bonus.
again. Did you say you
22 to
had
hit.
dual weapon fighting? Because if you do have dual weapon fighting, I'm pretty sure you get the offhand attack again.
Yeah, I got 2 weapon fighting, so I should get the offhand attack again, because that's a whole
Okay.
attack action. Because in your attack
Nice.
action, you can make 2 attacks with these terms being met, and I met those terms. So 22 to hit with the hand axe, hits 1d6, 5 damage.
You deal 5. I read 7.
Well, yeah, read 7 because it's 1d6 plus 2, but you don't get your ability modifier to the second attack. So earlier I shouldn't have added that plus 2 to the attack either.
Oh, okay.
But yes, so it should be 5. Earlier it should have been 4. But yes.
And after you go in with that next swing, they're looking really bad. They're like hardly standing.
Yeah, like their like leg is broken or some shit. The chest is a little bit concave looking, etc., etc.
And now, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Ratsvas, it is your turn.
All right. You know what it is? Standing here. Ich auch. Good Nacht.
Good night.
Anyway, that was Mom.
Hello, Mama.
Going
Good
Oh,
night.
that wasn't part of the
Nacht.
like scene. That was just your
no, that
mum.
was my
Okay.
actual mother. Went in to say good night during your turn, and she just now peeked her head back in to say good night a second time.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, Yasha mother.
Anyway, whip.
Good night, Mama.
You know, the whip out of the no-no.
do
Neither
the
of those
whip
could
and I
hit.
do the no. Makeshift, please do something.
Do
Kill
something
him.
as in don't kill your characters. Once
something as in kill that one.
once Narai's out of combat, I'm just going to start every attack Yasha makes and the clone makes, I'm gonna multiply by 10.
Okay.
Just to speed up time.
Speed it,
Every-
yeah.
Every round is a minute of whipping. Okay.
Woo.
God!
Yeah. Ooh, go horsey.
You just see, like, I'm imagining now all this in a fucking animated style. Everyone's combat going normal speed. Meanwhile, Ross was fully sped up to fucking factor of 10. That hits.
Oh. Oh no.
Adds
Okay.
4 damage.
Whip it real good.
Adds again, that is another 4 damage.
We do beyond the whippets.
Don't do those, folks. They're very bad for your brain.
They're so bad that you're just gonna give yourself hypoxia.
Actually, hold up. I am going to be using my benefits of punishment on that.
Oh, nice.
I'm not reducing damage, I'm instead choosing to roll 2 dice on my next damage hit. Which I can. Hold on, where's the fucking feature? But you may forgo the damage reduction. Deal 2 dice bonus damage. Yeet.
And now, on Naraya's clone's turn, I'm going to say they have to first make a con save because of all the bleeding their body is doing now, since before this was just concussive damage. Yeah, they did not make that con save.
No, they did not.
They like fervor in their eyes, they start to like waver a bit, and like you can see in their eyes that glare is starting to droop and lose consciousness.
Yeah.
But they still try and take a swing at you with the weapon that you use on them, which is, I don't know what thing to click. Is it this Guardian
Yeah,
Armor thing?
Guardian Armor Thunder Gauntlets, either one of them's the same.
Gotcha. They do that. Did that
Oh
hit?
my god. Yes, 24 hits.
Oh no.
I've got a 14 armor class. Oh, it's
And
only
the,
5.
Oh, okay. And then with the hand axe, they then
Yep.
go in. And they do.
The damage will be -2.
Oh.
So the hand axe got a nat 20. Okay.
Oh no.
But is... Okay.
How much HP do you have left? Is the one I'm
23
looking at?
HP.
Oh boy.
You have how much HP?
23.
Oh, okay. So the one I'm looking at is accurate. Okay. I was thinking you were at like 5 HP or something. I'm like,
Nah, dude.
well,
No, you
I would be
planned
a
for
lot
this.
more alarmed.
And it deals 6 slashing damage.
So 6, as in it rolled a d6 or it rolled a. Hang on, no.
Oh, 6 piercing,
Yeah.
3 piercing damage. It's doubled to be 6 total.
Yep, and that was with the +2 when you rolled it. So that would be a. It's actually slashing damage, and it's also. It should be without that +2 if that's what you rolled it with. The hand axe is slashing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did I say? It's piercing. What?
Oh, okay. Did I accidentally click on a spear or something? What did I?
Yes, you did.
Ah, okay. Let me click
But
the.
I'm assuming it rolled. I'm assuming it rolled like a 1 or a 2, right? It rolled a
It
1.
rolled a 1 on a D8.
Okay.
Oh,
So it actually
yeah.
that +2 for the ability score modifier to the damage is taken away because it's a bonus attack. So it's just 2 damage.
Nice.
On the crit.
What a way to use your
Oh.
crit.
Yeah, they're all woozy from taking a hatchet to the neck or shoulder. So
Or some
they,
shit,
this one's struggling. And guess what? Now it's your turn.
I'm aware. You know, I offered you an out. Oh well. 17 to hits because I got a 14 AC. That is a 8 thunder damage.
You do that. All right, let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do this?
I think that punching this thing in the chest and just concaving it right out, caving it right in, boring a hole out the other side is a nice way to visualize this. Just big old punch.
You do that, completely deleting a cylinder right through the center of their chest. And after a moment, their body begins to fade down to a black ooze, leaving behind only the satchel that you carried around the stone inside of. And you are out of combat.
Alright, gang, now we
Now.
just zoom in on Ratsvas over here.
Oh, Ratsvas!
Realize!
Little whip boy!
Starting in this round of combat, all the damage gets multiplied by 10 as if 10 rounds passed.
Oh god.
Until you
We're
get
getting
down
this
to
over
like
with.
10 HP each. Then we'll go back to the single round slaps.
That might be a single turn with a factor of 10.
Yeah.
But yeah. Whip. That misses. Whip. That hits. And with benefits of punishment, that is more dice. 19.
19.
10.
It's
Half
dead
is
now.
10. You dealt 100.
It's
Yeah,
dead now.
Times 10 might be
I think
not the
I think
best
that did it,
factor.
buddy.
Maybe I'll do times 5. Yeah, I'll do times 5, so you deal
Are we not-
40 damage.
Are we not just having the deletion happen?
Sad, it would have been fun.
Your
well-
mind starts to get like hazy as all you hear is the continuous cracking of whips this way and that way, and time starts to blur as you deal whip after whip, and you he deals 40 damage to this guy.
50. 5
50?
times 10 is 50. My brother.
Yeah, my bad. You deal 50 damage to him. I actually
You
did the
should
math wrong, so I
apologize.
need to. There we go. I put the right number in. And so, it is now its turn, and it's gonna whip you right back for 5 straight turns.
That misses. That also misses.
It keeps on just striking the stone of your body, and nothing seems to chip away through you.
Oh boy.
Your turn.
How much HP does this thing have left?
It's at 60 damage total now. Nice even number.
Hey. Alright, I'm going to not fuck around. I'm going to use, during these turns, Celeste Strength to set my d20 roll to 12, which with the +6 of my attack meets my armor class barely. And I'm going to use my 26 points of Celeste Retaliation on this damage roll.
That's my boy.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, my boy!
For a total of 37 slashing damage.
Let me
Which
get out the
I
calculator.
think, even without multiplying, is death.
Yeah, that is. I don't even need to calculate that. So, how do you want to do this?
Considering that we basically just completely covered each other in just teeny tiny cuts, death by 1,000 cuts, and I'm guessing at this point we are both exhausted as all hell.
Yeah, you're tender. You're like a steak that's ready to be cooked.
God, now I'm hungry again.
Beat that meat. I mean, what?
Ayo.
God. You can tell that Rotsfus is at this point kind of pissed and exhausted, and it's just like, you know what, fuck this shit, and calls upon the power of the belt, which, yes, this is a belt. And you can see it empowering the whip and his hand, and it just, instead of dealing another small little teensy bit of damage, it blows a hole through the front of the rocks covering Rotsva's copy's chest and actually just caves in the chest.
You do that. And as you do that, part of like the bone shrapnel from, or like the stone shrapnel, I should say, and bone, they kind of stick to the whip throughout this process in the haze of smacking around this way and that with that one final crack as everything comes to a rest. You notice that the end of your whip, it seems to be coming to life almost. It's got a bunch of like shards of bone and stone sticking out of it. It looks like a grisly thing to get hit by now. It now deals an extra damage dice of magic damage, of piercing damage.
Hey! I have to write that down. Write that down, write that down.
Write it down, lads. Write it down.
And now that you are out of combat, would everybody like to go take a pee break?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, please.
Please.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna
Oh,
take a
Lord,
quick pee
yes.
break, and we will be
Right.
right back. Well,
Well,
we are indeed back and continuing
boy.
with Untold Realms Pillars of Eternity. Makeshift, take it away.
Oh boy. I sure am happy that nobody died in that last combat section.
Uh-huh. Some of us got close.
It's not for
So-
lack of trying.
Let's see here. In
Oh,
front
was-
of
Almost owned a fucking exhaustion point for it.
yeah, literally. And so after the various bodies disappear, let me just go left to right. Read in style. Felix, you see that the only thing left behind was the satchel that contains the tarot decks that you hold at your hip.
Felix is going to walk towards the satchel deck, and her original plan is to burn it, but instead she's going to curiously pick it up and open it, just to see if it's the exact same deck.
You pick it up, and when you look inside the container for it, you see that there's only one card remaining in it.
Oh? Which
A
card
Joker
is it?
card.
A Joker card.
Ooh.
What does that mean, Makeshift? I'm gonna need you to be clear with the artist.
It means you now have a second Joker card if you would like to take it.
Oh, I am hard. Yes. Felix is going to look at it for a second and raise her eyebrows and... Well, I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. And she will take the Joker card. Holy fuck, I have 2 of them now. Hee hee hee.
And on the spot where the body of your clone fell, out of the ground rises a sort of porcelain white pillar, like it just came out of like a bed of liquid. And it becomes this frame and becomes a doorway just like the one you entered from.
She kind of like cracks her neck a bit and wipes a bit of the blood off of her, what's it called? Her vest. She wipes a bit of blood off of her vest, tucks the card into her deck, and then she will go through the doorway.
You do that, going through the doorway.
Yes, sir.
And before I tell you what's on the other side, Noraya,
Yes.
on
I
the
similarly
ground.
have a castle on the ground.
Yeah. You
Sorry.
see the satchel, which contained it contained the like stone that you were carrying the the headstone thing in,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just sitting on the ground right now.
What are you doing here? She picks it up.
You pick it up.
I do.
You gonna?
Cool. No, there's
do-
nothing. No.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Okay. She just has she just opens it up, has a little peek inside the bag to make sure it's the same thing. That she is
Nice.
correct.
You open it up and you see the headstone inside of it, but this one isn't stone textured like the one that you possess. This one seems to be porcelain white, like the skin of fate.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That is all.
Cool.
And where the body had fallen, you will also see a doorway appear in front of you.
Well, what sort of day would it be in here without some bullshit like this happening? Cool. I'm gonna go through the doorway after having another look around just to make sure there's nothing else going on. The body's not coming back to get me or anything.
Yeah, no, you don't see anything around you.
Oh, cool.
And you go through the door?
I do indeed go through the door.
Nice. You do that. And moving on to Lumi.
Yeet.
As this storm in front of you rages, it like calms down as the spell effect wears off. And you also see in front of you a door appear.
Okay.
No object?
I could not think of an object to appear because I don't know what Lumi's carrying. Actually, I'll say the he wields a staff, right?
Yeah, she wields the staff.
I'm gonna say as the like ooze of the beast body. Oh yeah, and you're still in your beast form, by the way.
Yeah.
As the ooze of the alternate body, the clone body, fades away, it reveals underneath it a copy of your staff, but this one seems to have, as the ooze was fading into the ground, some of it seems to have gotten pulled into the staff. And it
Ooh.
seems to crackle with this odd sensation, and it's made of a branch, right?
Yeah, it's birch.
Nice. Where the flesh of the wood or the hardwood is exposed, it starts to give off this kind of golden glow, sort of like the sword that you saw in Elric.
Oh. Okay. She does pick it up.
Nice. That bad boy does an extra d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
I'm like Santa, but much more violent.
Violence.
Violence.
And Rotsvoss, you already got. Oh wait, hang on. I need to make sure they walk through the door.
Yeah, she does walk through the door.
Okay, word. And Rotsvoss, you then see. Well, you already got your present in the most violent way possible. Your whip is all boosted now.
Rasmus will look at his whip and just say, damn. All that and that this is probably the most macabre thing that has happened. And he will roll up his whip and just put it to his side. All right.
You do that as, you guessed it, a door appears where the clone died.
And 5 minutes after everyone, Rasmus walks through his mouth.
Lol. Actually, that would make sense. However,
Yes.
we're in a place where time doesn't make much sense. So, as you're all like walking through your doorways and bathing in the light once more, as your eyes adjust, you can see that in kind of a staggered pattern, you all exit at, within a few seconds of each other. But you do notice one notable difference is Ansel is already outside. He didn't exit his door at about the same time as all of you. He must have exited a little bit sooner.
Hmm.
And he seems to be in bad shape. He's kneeling further towards where Fate was waiting, and he just seems like distraught as he stares at the ground.
First, she's going to shift back to human because she's using her other wild shape.
Word. You do
And
that?
she is going to walk over to him and put her hand gently on his shoulder. She also looks like she's been beat the fuck up. Still.
Nice, you do that. And when you do that, he lifts, when he feels a hand on his shoulder and recognizes it, he brings his hand up towards yours, and you feel him use healing word or lay on hands on you for 5 hit points.
Nice. Thank you. Are you okay?
He doesn't seem to respond.
Not bad, huh?
He still does not respond.
Oh,
Somebody check his throat. Make sure he's still got vocal cords. That's above table, by the way. Felix is not saying that.
hey, is everyone okay?
He uses his sword as like a walking stick and pushes himself back up to his feet, leaning his head back and goes, "Yeah, I'll live. Are you all right?"
And I'm
I just fought
Alright.
myself for 5 minutes.
I nearly got my own head bit off by myself. That was interesting.
Felix says nothing, and she just takes her rapier and she cleans off most of her own blood on her cloak.
Well, seems like we're all doing a bit worse for wear, so. Do we get a moment to rest? Naraya calls out to sort of the room.
Still standing where he was standing before, he just speaks out and goes, "If by a moment you want time to just catch your breath, yes, like I spoke before, you could spend eternity here."
Well, I need some sort of recovery. I didn't do too great in there. But we're here, we're alive. Does anyone need a moment before whatever comes next?
Do I have something? Who looks the worst? Like, sound off who's, like, real bad.
10
Rasmus is
HP.
still fine, but he looks exhausted as fuck.
Yeah, I can't help with exhaustion. Next.
I'm just under half health.
Okay, Lumi?
10 HP at this point.
Okay, looks like Lumi's the winner. How, like, close to death does Ansel look? On a scale of 1 to... I wish his card had popped up so I could have seen his hit points and done something funny, but it didn't, so whoopsie.
You know when you like, or you know like put a T-shirt in the washing machine and you take it out and like look at it and like just like stretch it out to see how it looks when it's all wet.
I mean, I guess?
That's kind of how Ansel's looking. He's looking just sloshed.
Like
He's
a
looking bad.
scrungly wet t-shirt?
Yeah.
He's full up
Alright,
on
then
water.
you're both getting, cure wounds then. Fuck it. Lumi, you're getting cure wounds at... Where's my roll 20? At level 3. You... I failed, but you still get 16 healing. And then... Ansel will also get cure wounds at level 3. He gets... I don't know what that is. 15? 7 plus 8?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Lumi gets 16 and Ansel gets 15.
Nice.
Healing back. And
Hey,
she just,
thank you for
she
that.
walks by both of them and just gently taps them and whispers the verbal components in Celestial, and then just moves to go near Naraya.
Thank you, Felix.
She doesn't respond to you. She's mentally doing shitty.
as you approach Naraya, her facade sort of cracks for a moment, and she just grabs onto you again, like holds onto you.
Felix will grab onto her with similar force.
Mm.
And just, I'm guessing they probably both just kind of cling to each other for a bit.
Yeah, just for at least a few moments. As long as they can milk it, really, at least in Naraya's case.
Felix ain't letting go till you do, so have fun.
Mhm. Cool. Well, if anyone wants to take a long rest while we do that, then.
We just sleep for 8 hours. Fuck
Standing
fuck the
upright.
denizens. Fuck Shanti. No, we sleeping, bro.
We sleep for 8 hours, standing upright, hugging each other.
Like giraffes
Like,
A
or
giraffe.
penguins.
or penguins.
All right. Well, the giraffes thing, it was like kind of neat. Penguins do that too. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Penguins sleep
Fucked up
standing up
Yeah, they-
sometimes. They like tuck their head into their body and just go to sleep.
Oh well. Okay. To be fair, that makes sense actually, because they huddle and shit as well. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
reasonable. Good for them. Anyway. But no, that's yeah, fair enough. Raya is gonna hold on for a few minutes and then let go. Say, what comes next?
Are you saying that's fate?
The fate, you with the 6 wings and shit. What comes next?
Technically, I also have 6 wings. That's not very narrowing it down.
Yeah, I know, but yours are cool.
My wings are cooler. Fuck you, fate.
When you are ready, walk back through the doorways. It does not matter which. You will be returned back to the physical world.
Okay, but that doesn't seem an awful lot like we're actually solving the problem here. Where's
There's-
Shanti?
There's no problem for you to solve. You have already completed what you must do.
Okay. So, okay, all right. Naraya sort of looks around at the others and just says, anyone got any better ideas or?
Not really. Ansel,
Yeah, what is it?
you good to get going?
Good as I can be.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Good. I guess we go then.
Yeah. And he turns towards the doorways and walks up to one of them.
Are these open doorways? Can we just, like, go through together?
Yeah.
Cool. Then...
So-
Felix is going to take Naraya's hand again, and... she's gonna follow her.
Word.
Naraya's
Do you
still
all
sort of-
walk through the doorway?
Naraya's kind of reluctant about it because she's, like, well, shit, I kind of figured there'd be more of a fight or we'd have to get Shanti afterwards, what have you. But she's, she leaves as well. She sort of takes a moment before stepping out as well.
Nice.
Rothfuss
through
will
this-
look at Fate and just say, if you make me do that again, I might just fall asleep. And turns around and walks.
You do that. Lumi, do you also walk through?
Yeah, she's walking with Ansel.
Nice. All right, you all walk through the doorway and get kind of blinded by the light again. Quick question. I know that Felix wants to. Does anybody else want to privately talk with Fade real quick?
No.
Not off the top of my head. No, I'm kind. Narai's viewing him as very much oppositional at the moment because he's getting in the way of what she wants.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm the only one, alright then.
Then Felix. Even
Yes.
though you walked through holding hands with Naraya, you quickly lose the feeling of their grip and find yourself alone for a moment. Back in the white void, but not back inside the church, just in that transitionary period. But among it, you do see the silhouette of Fate, and he speaks to you and goes, Felix,
Fuck.
I'd like to have a word with you for a moment.
Alright. Guess I can spare a word or two. And she will approach him.
You do that. It is hard to make out their silhouette here, but you can kind of guess he's standing like 5 feet away. It's hard to tell. But that crimson eye does make it pretty clear where he's standing.
She'll
goes-
stop at that 5 feet mark and just cross her arms in front of her chest and watch him.
And he speaks and goes, I could see something within you just now, as you left through the doorway. There was something on your mind. Please, I want to know what it is.
She takes a long, deep sigh and then drops her arms. I really don't want to fight you. You are one of the most powerful beings in this universe. My mentor taught me everything I could to read fate through the weave. I think I know better than anyone in my party that we are either going to die spectacularly, or you will succeed and we'll just die anyway. I'm so tired.
He kneels down to get to your height a bit better, and he lifts up a hand and brings it over towards you, and brushes your cheek with his palm, and goes, I know, Felix. I've known this moment would come for a very long time. I know that you're tired, but you don't have to fight. The world I will bring about will be a paradise for every living soul. The Naraya you have come to love, you will meet them again. It is your fate. But this one that has come to exist, all the threads of life they have woven into reality by saving them. This version cannot persist. They have strayed too far.
Fate isn't supposed to be concrete like this. My mentor, she always taught me that you can change your own fate, that the cards were not a reading of what was to come, but a warning of the path that you were on, whether good or bad. Who says we're not supposed to meet like this? But what was that reality that you had me trapped in that hedge? Was that what was supposed to happen?
Indeed, that was the paradise that should have been.
So my mother should have been alive? Fen should have
Yes.
never been through all of that?
Yes.
You're tempting. You're really tempting. But I can't help but think that you're wrong. Even if you're right in some disgustingly twisted way, I can't help but feel that you are wrong.
Perhaps I am. However, I will still fight against that belief. But if you believe it wholeheartedly that you must defeat me, then so be it. Strut and fret your hour upon the stage, Felix. If you believe it so, find the one thing within this reality that I cannot perceive. Gouge out that wound, and find a way to change fate itself. What you see before you is my ego, my flesh, and the other parts of my soul you have already met. They will not be so forgiving, nor as kind.
Got any hints for me?
Unfortunately, no. The only thing within this reality that I do not understand is something within Shanti's mind.
Well, let's hope I can figure it out in time.
I wish you luck, Felix.
Luck's never really been on my side, now has it?
And you see the silhouette fade away. And in an instant, you and the crew find yourselves outside the monolith. And the whole group is standing out there. It seems like only a moment's passed for them. They're all in the exact same spots, as you all recall. And behind you, oh cool.
Behind you, a motorcycle revs up. Vroom, vroom.
It is 10 p.m.
Shanti does the Akira slide into the group.
It was me, Dio!
And I do mean into the group, as in she does the Akira slide through several people,
Oh my.
Oh
just
lord.
killing them instantly. Anyway,
And as you are all standing there, the world around you is still silent. As you turn, you can see Shanti is still chained to what seems to be the ground at this point. But the monolith that was surrounding them is quickly evaporating and becoming more and more translucent. My screen just went dark for a moment and scared the crap out of me. Anyway,
Oof. Been there, brother, been there.
it's because I
Same.
wasn't moving my mouse. But anyway, the ground beneath you begins to give off this vibration. And suddenly you can see that you feel like a weight on your shoulders, and the horizon around you starts to change. As it seems like the ground beneath you is lifting up high into the sky.
oh,
Uh-oh.
And from behind where you were all standing, so like between, I don't know how to say it, because you turned around, now in front of you,
Mhm.
in the direction you would have been walking if you walked past the obelisk,
Oh.
Okay.
you see 4 finger-like pillars reach up from the sky, and a 5th off to your right that looks more like a thumb. And each of them resembles the monoliths that you've been at so far. The most recent one being the pointer finger. And they all curl in a little bit in this crude rendition of fingers.
Oh god.
And I feel like I should end the session there to leave it on a cliffhanger.
Oh no!
You're evil.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm ended
god.
there.
Oh
You're
no!
evil.
Shitty little man.
Dang.
Join us next time for the season finale.
Oh man.
You.
Oh man, that was so fucking good!
You.
Oh. Holy crap.
Getting here. I'm very.
Jesus fuck
God
Yasha. Oh
This is
man.
going to be my head for the next couple of days.
That's a mood. Probably mine too. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, that was session 20 of Pillars of Eternity. I am very excited for the next one. I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell your fate was talking about there, but yep, sure, got it. Something in this reality. Reality's pretty damn big, brother. Anyway, thank you very much for coming to Untold Realms, Pillars of Eternity. We do have a Vampire the Masquerade one-shot going on this Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It would be myself, Yasha, Purple, and Angel's Purgatory? That's his thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Angel's Purgatory, who did play Kagan earlier on in this season. We will
And then
all
he
be
was
playing.
big and die.
Yeah, that he had to go and die, SMH. Not literally, Angels is fine. We will be playing Vampire the Masquerade this Saturday, and it's going to be very fun. Makeshift is going to run it. It is very fun. We've been working pretty hard on it. I'm excited. We're all excited. It's gonna be great.
Beautiful vampire.
I don't have anything else to say other than keep an eye out on all of our social medias for streams and videos and things like that. Anybody have anything they want to say?
I might stream, but I don't know yet.
They don't know. Oh god. All right.
I don't know if I will get the opportunity to even stream this week, but hopefully next week I should be able to do something on the weekend. I'll see you all then, probably. Goodbye.
Alrighty. With that, we are going to say goodnight. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, your night, your day, whatever it is. And we will see you all next time. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.